Been really excited for Oppenheimer for a long time. I didn't really know Barbie was coming out until recently. I only really found out about them like around the same time, I guess. I probably knew Barbie was coming out before Oppenheimer. I didn't even know what Oppenheimer was about. I didn't know who Oppenheimer was. He invented the atomic what now? The fusion bomb? He like split the cell or something? What was his name? Heimerdinger? Alright, this one game will determine my next placement of Senna on my ADC tier list. If I do really well, she'll be S tier. Or, well, B tier. If we do garbage, she will be F tier. I'll make an F tier for her. Got a decent matchup though. You really want to avoid facing engaged lanes when you're playing Senna. She's really vulnerable to that. She's like, I'm pretty sure she has to be the squishiest ADC in the game. Like ADC, you know, if you're playing her there. Senna ADC is Senna good ADC though, so that's the thing. She's had a really good win rate for a really long time with the new Static Shiv. As long as the new Static Shiv, well, you know, as long as Static Shiv has been in the game at the same time as Senna, which you know is quite recent. She actually has a really good win rate with that. That makes sense because wave killer, or lack of, is one of Senna's biggest weaknesses. What the hell? Okay, you did not need to flash away, buddy. We keep focusing the ADC because we're not expecting to kill Lulu there. So we're just getting baited to focus her. Ooh, or are we gonna kill Lulu? Should have exhausted her sooner. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna leave now because I'm not gonna win that. Maybe Lux can win it. Oh man. How did she level up before me? It would be lovely if I could actually walk up to get these. How did that bounce on me? No, I meant to get the other one. Okay. Just before it ran out, I got it. Damn it. Got it. What a chaotic start though. We've already got more mist from trading than we should have usually. Ow. Yeah, careful, careful, that is terrible. Best case scenario, she's baiting a good gank for Karthus, but I think she did not mean to do that. How? I meant to hit her, not the minions. I need to be very careful here about the minion aggro. Make sure I'm not getting hit by too much minions there. Okay, nice one, Karthus. I just also don't want to really give up this farm. At the very least, the XP. Oh man. Okay, at least she dies. Would have loved to help there, but it would have been so much XP to give up. As long as I could fight them, like from here, where I'm in range of the minions dying, to get the XP, that was great. But the moment like Lulu went invisible in that brush, and I would have to like continue chasing into her, but which is bad because of how low I am. And would also have to like chase away from the minions, and it would stop getting the XP. It just became bad, so we just leave. Committed to it as long as I realistically could, I think, in my opinion. Your mic sounds like you're too close to my ear. That's the intention, Kami. Isn't it wonderful? Why am I selling my cookie? I can't afford this thing either way. Okay, I'm selling my cookie. I don't know if this is smart, but you know, I love my calls. This has, honestly, this has to be the worst ADC to do this on, though. Well, aside from Jhin, because I like Cole for the sustain, but it basically works off your attack speed. We don't have too much attack speed on Senna. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as it used to be. Oh shit. Nice. Nice one, Karthus. So I'm actually perfectly okay with just only getting assists on Senna, Senna ADC. I really don't mind. This is, even though you're playing an ADC, you're very much still on the supportive side. She's even more of a support ADC than Ashe is. Or utility ADC. Ashe is very utility focused, but very much still like carry, not a support when you play her ADC. Whereas Senna is just really a mix of both. So it's good we have a carry jungler like Karthus, and it's good he's getting really fed. Oh. I do have exhaust if we get into a fight here. We're just gonna have to leave though. Lulu? We can definitely fight here. So they've been taking this wave for too long. At this point you can just see Misfortune is far too low. Nice one. So at this point we can't exactly get a kill here probably, but we can definitely stay now. Oh, damn. Nice, we're on the 20 mist mark. A little bit risky to go for the plating here. Yeah, the enemy jungler's here, we need to peace out. Try and envelop Lux in this just to give her the move speed boost as well. Lux. Okay, she's gonna get very lucky there, I think. Wow. Ooh, we can maybe get a kill here though. I was expecting Lux to just finish her recall. Okay, Dana's gonna go straight for Lux, and she can't kill me through exhaust. Ah, damn, I thought I could save Lux there, my bad. Thought she would have to dash through. Okay, she's getting away, we can use W. Let's just place the ward, waste no time. Don't want to delay it so like somebody can roam on me like Zed. Speaking of Zed, I don't know where he is. I'm gonna get this cannon and leave, I think. I think the West is maybe not amazing. Hopefully it works out so long as this cannon dies. Yeah, cool. I might be overreacting. It could be Zed is just in base, but I don't have much information. Aurelion Sol hasn't pinged anything, but that doesn't mean he might not be ganking, so we're just gonna leave. Okay.
The grave is silent. You're buried in all the things you never said.
Hey, Ruffios. Going Storm was the first item? No. The only reason we're even testing Senna is because Static Shift is supposed to be really good on her. As I was saying earlier, so Wave Clear is like her biggest weakness is ADC, I would say. Well, not her biggest, it's a significant one. It's hard to say what is her biggest, but you can definitely tell for sure it's like one of her biggest weaknesses compared to other ADCs. And so Static Shift is going to remove one of those big weaknesses, and so remove one of the barriers towards making her a decent ADC. And it doesn't, like, unlike if you were to build, like, fucking Runan's second item or, like, Ravenous Hydra, it's not actually, you're not paying a big price for going Static Shiv. It actually gives you all the stats an ADC would want, you know, crit, attack speed, AD, while also giving you the Wave Clear. So unlike any of the other wacky items you would have to build to remove the Wave Clear weakness of hers, this is actually, you know, you're not really going too out of your way to do it, which is very good. Looks like gotta be a little bit careful there. Oh. Oh my god. I'm cutting her. A little bit. Oh. Misfortune has no mana. And she's tanking minion aggro. We'll just keep on chasing here. We don't have to rush it. The only way I need to rush it is if Misfortune gets the W move speed back, but she doesn't have time. There we go. Too many times now they've just fought like in the middle of, or not even in the middle of a wave, but like chasing me through a wave and the wave chases them and they're just getting focused by the wave the whole time. And I just trade back because I'm thinking like, I kind of, oh, does she have 6? I'm gonna need to flash her then. Oh god, the pink revealed me, that is so unfortunate. I think I might be okay though. If she can't dash on me again. Oh, thank god. Jesus. That was unexpected. She wasn't. So long as I managed to avoid the Q. Actually, could she even jump on me if I did get hit by the Q? I suppose she. I don't think it reveals me, so I don't think she could have. So the flash actually might have been an overreaction, but. Oh well. Do we want Berserkers Heroes 50s? We'll just do Berserkers. Even if they're not optimal, they definitely feel better. Support Lux taking the farm and pushing the wave. Hey, I mean, it's bronze. I can't complain. I'm putting myself in this situation. If I didn't want my supports to take my farm, I would just play in high-low, wouldn't I? Clearly, I want this. Dies taking farm, classic. But you see this wave clear. Don't even need to use Q, the wave is just dead. Ah, 30 gold. Oh. Oh my god, his damage. When has Senna ever been able to do this before? Significant weakness just removed. Completely gone. Yes, got the mist. We're about to get the 40 mist mark as well.
Death doesn't leave scars. An ally has been slain.
Ooh. Lux, just move out of it. Wait, she's about to get this fucking kill with Uri. Nice one. We don't use W here unless she flashes. If she flashes, then she's gonna be outside of my auto attack range, but not outside of my W range. And if she doesn't flash, then I know I can kill with just auto attacks, so we just auto attack. The W there, in that situation, is just an emergency tool for if she flashes away. If I waste my W and she like flashes it, then she just escapes. Doesn't matter because apparently she didn't have flash, but it's important to note in case she did.
Bound to the stones, bound to each other.
You're making me want to play League. That's a good thing, Celeste. What do we even do second item? So there, it seems like there's a lot of choices. Let's see, Static Shiv. Where's Static Shiv? Here. People usually do Ginsus. We're gonna test Ginsus since that's the most common one people do with this item. Seems like lethality is probably also viable. Thing is, so Eclipse is Senna's most common lethality item, but its win rate sucks compared to Youmuu's and Duskblade. Thing is, there's also no sample size for Youmuu's and Duskblade on ADC Senna, only for support Senna, so I can't really confirm that it would be like her best mythics on ADC, but on support they seem to be by far her best mythics. And usually for ADC it would be as well, except the Static Shiv like makes things less clear. Do you still want to build lethality even if you're rushing a crit item? Or... oh my god. Oh, it was the Lux laser as well. I thought that was my damage. I was confused. Hello, Zed. I'm so screwed here. There was no way I put myself into a bad spot there. I went down like exactly like here, right up against the wall, and he had like a shadow here and a shadow here. There was no way that I could avoid his Q. Not any realistic chance that I could ever avoid it from there. I was inside one shadow and like the other shadow was like directly headed towards my escape. It was terrible. So instead, I really needed to run towards Lux there. She needs to stop taking farm, please. Stop. Man. Is the Materializer still working with static? I believe it's been said that it doesn't anymore. So you shouldn't run the Materializer, but it doesn't really make Static Shiv any less weaker. It just means you shouldn't run the Materializer with it. Hit her with the slow, hit her with the W, or try to, while she's still slowed. I'm gonna leave because for all I know, it's not just Misfortune and Lulu.
It's just nice not to be in
Yeah, we see Diana. Oh, she's kind of low as well. Managed to heal around the soul there too. Oh god. What the? This brush just randomly spawned! How annoying. She was way out of position there. I could free hit her a lot there. I don't think they're gonna flank me, are they? No. free turret from you maybe though. Nice one. And I'm fine. Okay, we're about to get move speed boost from E. Again, she's slowed by Q. Good time to throw W. She can only dodge it with flash like she did the previous time. But she doesn't have flash this time, so we'll lose the sense to run away. Okay, so my farm is garbage. But a lot of that is also definitely just on the Lux. Still definitely, like, this definitely does feel like a really, like, not strong relative to other DCs, but for Senna, it feels amazing.
When you're drowning, you still remember how to breathe.
She just knows what the real carry role is. I mean, it's not even that bad. So long as she doesn't have the farming penalty. Does she? No, she doesn't. So, it's not even that bad for her to take some of the farm if I'm playing Senna. Like, I don't even care. Like, everyone is taking the farm here. I'm not even trying to contest it. Why? Because I just get free mist from it. Sure, I'm playing a farming role, so I'm trying to farm to some extent. Ah, fuck, I need to flush from Diana. Fucking hell. What? How did they all die? Jesus. I thought I was the one getting focused. What? I meant to kill the minion. This hitbox is weird. I think we can keep on pushing here. I think Zed recalled maybe? Ah, but he might be entering lane again now because it was Diana that was laning mid, not him. Seem to be fine for now though. Good morning, Dillis. And Rufus, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Why are Challenger Kate's going Collector to Infinity Edge to LDR? It makes her abilities do a lot of damage. I'm assuming... Like, I was doing a lot of Collector Rush since the Atom update on certain ADCs, like Aphelios. I don't know if I did it on Kate, but... Like, it perfectly fits in with her as well. Third item should be Fire Cannon, so that pulls out a longsword. This announcer has a lot to say this game. Yeah, so if you just want to be, like, not pissed off, like, every time you get a mage support, then you can just tell, oh, he's gonna farm all the waves. If you want to be not pissed off about that, just play Senna. Every time you see your support taking farm, you'll be like, oh my god, he's giving me mist. I mean, to be fair though, that only applies when you're actually in the lane, though. I'll play it ultra safe there. If you were to, like, W flash ult me, I'd be dead. Yeah, but it does only apply when you're actually in the lane, so it doesn't really help so much if the Lux is, like, pushing the wave while you're not there. What? What the fuck? Weird. Ah, you're kidding me. Crazy concept. Imagine if my mid laner was mid so I could see that. Oh well. Bit unlucky. Wouldn't Avori help with Q and wave management? I mean, it wouldn't be too important for wave management, but it might be an underrated item in Senna, for sure. If we keep on playing some Senna ADC, I'll probably try that out at some point. Oh. Come on. There we go. Just barely got it. And it's a big shutdown. I need to get out now. Okay. Mist is more important than CS, by the way, if you have to choose between one or the other. I thought that Mist might be expiring soon, so I wanted to take it. Let's see what happens to the wave when I just use Q. Oh, wait, that doesn't proc Energizer? Huh. Huh. Wait, is that why you can do Q auto from really high range? Spark then. Let's get this. If he's not going bot, I will go bot. He could absolutely go bot after, but I think it's probably worse than just going bot now, because I think a lot of the wave is going to die now. And there's no guarantee he's going to do it either, so I'll just go myself. Pushing any further than this is probably risky. Okay, so we do see Zed on the map now, and we see 2 others top, so it wouldn't be risky now in terms of, like, safety. What do I want next? Collector? Let's do Collector. But it is risky in the sense that if their entire team is topside, that could potentially open up a Baron if me and Lux were to push bot. So thankfully, only my support is going to push bot. What a great support. Alright, you can have all this, I don't care. Yeah, that's amazing. They just did Baron. Good thing I did the smart thing of not pushing bot so that they wouldn't do Baron, huh? Oh, this attack speed feels so smooth though. Now one might think, hey, you have a carry jungler, shouldn't you be leaving the jungle farm for your carry jungler? Karthus was farming top. Jungler is very commonly farm lanes. So long as he's not like immediately on his way to the camp and, you know, therefore reliant on it, it's fine for me to take it while I don't have anything better to do. She needs to stop using her abilities for wave clear when I'm not there. It forces me to walk up here, which is a little bit of a risk if we're not fully grouped. Oh. I could try and blindly ult, but I don't think it's worth the risk of missing. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's about as much damage as we can do. For now. Senna, my ult fucking needs to farm minions. Okay, farm them. I've farmed some minions while he's around. I'm being very generous. Oh, no, wait, I'm trolling. We should probably go Lord Dominic's considering the other Shen. I haven't seen Shen all game. But he is in the game. Apparently. Damn it, they're so fast. Oh, hello. Nice one. So we can pick up these two. Ah. Oh, hello. Okay, I was hoping I would be able to... Oh, good exhaust. Got him. I can soak up these and leave. Recall. Actually, do I even need to do... Maybe I should do Kraken Slayer, because I already have some armor pen from Ginsu's. How much... We'll just commit to the Collector and we'll determine after whether it was a good or bad choice. We're getting some armor pen from Ginsu's anyway, and it's not necessarily not smart to combine 2 different sources of armor pen, but it is golden efficient. It would mean that you better really need the armor pen if you're going to combine 2 different sources of percentage based armor pen, because they both like cut into each other's efficiency. Like, you buy a total of 40% armor pen, but only end up getting like 35% because of how they combine. Not the exact numbers, but, you know, something like that.
I see myself in them, in the eyes of the people I save, in the dark.
Oh boy. Ah, damn. Oh god. Okay, probably gonna have to give up that Drake.
The mist is not my enemy.
Okay, I mean, this against this build surely has to be better than Navori against tanks, though. Surely. We're not gonna contest that, are we? I guess we are. Huh. Damn. Is there any point trying to help here? Maybe, actually. I don't know what their team is doing, but they're not helping Aurel and Sol. Helping Shen against Aurel and Sol. We can maybe clean up here now as well. Nice one. Nice. Huge. So he missed? Yes. Okay, so only person alive is Misfortune right now. But nearest lane I can push to a significant, like, benefit is gonna be bot lane. I can get the mid lane turret, but I would rather push to an inhib here, and bot lane is, like, really easy to push there. Their death time is actually quite long. We could potentially get a turret here. Probably not an inhib, but with Alawi already pressuring top, Misfortune should hopefully not be able to do anything about this. She should lose one turret somewhere at a minimum. Alright, we can probably take this wave and then just leave though. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna keep on pressuring, and they're gonna be forced to be like, how do we like... Okay, their answer is gonna be no answer, fair enough. But it put them in a position where they have to decide like, fuck, there's one person pushing top, one person pushing bot. Who are the ideal people to send to each lane? How many numbers do we need for each lane to actually resolve this situation? You know, you complicate the situation by pushing bot, so if it was only Alawi pushing top, then it's like, okay, everybody go for Alawi. But by me pushing bot, it complicates it for them. They're like, okay, who's going bot? Who's going top? How many people are going bot? How many people top? Alright, what do we want now? We could do Kraken Slayer. That's only 3,000 gold, right? Yeah, perfect. So we now have 20% armor pen without specifically buying armor pen, so that's pretty decent. What are your thoughts on Lux support? That's decent. Oh my god. Okay, I give him a shield. My damage is actually crazy though. I know I'm fed, but still. Very bursty with that static shift proc and fire cannon. Decent mist as well for playing ADC. Nah, we gotta go for the inhib here. Baron doesn't make sense. With bot lane inhib and mid lane inhib, we'll have a free Baron anyway later. The rest would not be as true. I'm trying to pick up this mist. Ah, I couldn't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. I can't pick up that one, obviously. I mean, I could technically, but it's really pushing it for just one mist. Wow, so it doesn't actually matter which order you do it in. Either auto Q or Q auto gets you both things fire cannon range. It's really crazy. Oh my god, that was smooth. Don't actually care to steal her farm. Ah, my bad. To steal her farm here, I was gonna say. Okay. Holy crap, I just ignored it. God damn. Holy Harry says the guy that was flaming me earlier for taking his farm. I like the Senna build. I really do think she's probably like B tier. I think I put her in C tier or something. Maybe I already had her in B tier, I'm not sure. On my past tier list. This definitely justifies that placement. Obviously, like I'm fed, I'm smurfing, you know. It's not the fact that I'm really fat, it's just about like what I'm doing. Like I can tell this is like more effective than I would be with previous Senna builds. Man, I have way too much gold. What am I gonna buy here? Phantom Dancer, I guess. Dude, one thing that reminded me of playing in Arena is the fact that they have Zephyr, which is such a good boots replacement, because even it works great even if you're at 100% crit. It just gives you something that you can replace boots with. I think we really need that in the main game as well. Sendable is so satisfying? Yep. Really good attack speed, really good range, really good damage, really good burst. Good wave clear, which she's not supposed to have, but she does. I need to remember to heal people, by the way. That's every time I play Senna, I realize, wait, I'm never healing my allies. I forget that it's a thing she does, because I only play her ADC, not support. Good stacks? Yeah, it's kind of crazy good, despite having 215 farm. I'm a lot more effective right now than if I was playing support. Just because I have maybe a little bit less stacks, but overall fairly similar farm. The great thing is that Static Shiv isn't just wave clear for me, it's wave clear for my allies as well. Take it, I don't care about the gold anymore, I just want stacks. So Ilawi doesn't want this to be near because of Hullbreaker, but it really does not matter right now. We just need to be all in the same lane. Or at the very least, we need to be on the lane where the inhib is up. Wow, my own head is crazy. Look at my movement speed without boots, by the way. Wait, what is my range actually? 890 with Farkon and 740 without it. Jesus. That is absurd. Alright, GG. The Zed seems really bad. He was doing really well earlier. I couldn't really fault his gameplay before. Since then, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's occasionally jumped in and just got exhausted. I don't know if he's bad so much as really fell off. But I'm not paying that much attention. Maybe he did play bad. I don't know. Was Lux toxic? Besides farming? Why stream so rarely? So streaming is not, like, nearly my full-time job at the moment. YouTube is. Basically, a lot of the time that I could spend streaming, I just spend on videos instead. So I'm probably just gonna start streaming more though, because I'm getting really bored of videos. Like, it's like I enjoy League much more when I get to talk to people at the same time. At the moment, because I spent like the past 6 months just grinding League by myself, and I'm just getting so bored of it. So that's why I'm starting to stream when I did not stream at all for like 6 months. What I really need is like a really long break from League itself, like 2 months. But that can't happen when it's my full-time job. Can't you re-upload from Twitch or make a VOD channel? So that is actually what I'm doing as well now, is you can't actually see it, but I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But the YouTube stream is private, so you can't see that I'm streaming on YouTube. But that means that the VOD goes up on YouTube later. So it counts as it's basically a form of YouTube content. That's why I can like justify, because it actually, like, I make much more money from re-uploading the VODs to YouTube than I actually do from streaming itself, which is crazy, right? But so that means that I can stream and not feel like I'm not doing anything, like I'm just wasting my time, you know? Because I still like get subs from these stream VODs. I make money from it. I'm still like trying really hard to make the content really educational. Obviously, like chat a little bit, but I try not to get too distracted and just focus on the educational content. So I feel like I'm doing good here even when I stream. Whereas my past streams were a lot more like social experience focused. More for entertainment. Exhausted just OP against Zed? Yep. You got to jump on you like 3 times and did no damage? Yeah, because of exhaust. Poor guy. Like, that's why I ran exhaust. I made such a good choice in running exhaust this game. It just so I didn't know that Zed was gonna get so fed, but once he did, he was just completely useless because I ran exhaust. Looks like every time you play Senna, you enjoy a lot. I do quite enjoy Senna, yeah. Usually what keeps me from playing her ADC is the fact that even though I'm like one of the few people that recognizes that she's actually not that bad on ADC, even when her like she doesn't have a really strong build like this, it's also like not worth playing. You know, it's like playing like Aphelios, you know, like, yeah, really fun champion, amazing, but why does he have to have a 45% win rate all the time? Kind of gets in the way of your enjoyment, doesn't it? When he fucking sucks all the time. And it's the same for Senna ADC. Like, I like her, and she's viable, you know, to the same extent like Xayah and the fellows are, maybe a little bit better. But I'm not, like, hugely excited to play ADCs who are just terribly weak. I prefer them when they're, you know, not necessarily strong, but definitely, like, closer to strong than weak. Anyway, that's enough Senna for now. We can maybe play her again later. We'll play something else now. We'll adapt to the support pick. What's great about that game as well was I wanted to play Senna no matter what. I probably would have. But we also had a mage support, which is one of the best supports for Senna. Because Senna in the early game like doesn't do as much damage as most other ADCs. It's nice to pair her with some extra damage. On top of the fact that like Senna support provides utility for her mage support to also shine. In the form of like slows, roots, even some heals, I guess, now that I did that much. What support is even best with Senna? Because I usually just play Nami and I end up supporting someone else because she doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, mage supports are the best. I think enchanters are probably like the worst supports with Senna. Let me look that up to back that up. I doubt there's any sample size, but I would say that probably the things that make most sense to me with Senna are either engage supports or mage supports, with mage supports being a little bit better. I'd rather pick Lost, or at least after my support. Okay, so Ezreal can be good with Shaco. The best pick would be Jhin. I'm not gonna play Jhin, maybe. Okay, we can pick with swap with top if he wants to swap. Swap with mid rather, so he doesn't get counterpicked. Yeah, so with Ezreal, every time somebody gets hit by a Shaco box, we can throw a WQ at them, or just like a full-on combo WEQ auto. Otherwise, Jhin is really good because the W root is going to be a free hit, and it's going to keep them rooted into the box damage. I'm going to go for... Actually, you know what? I just looked at Singed, and I was like, you know what? Ezreal would have not been bad there. But whatever. But like technically I would say Jhin has a little bit more synergy with my comp so far because his synergy with Shaco is probably like the best of any ADC. And then we also so far have what is probably going to be a carry jungler. This guy is probably going to go Shadow Assassin. Even if he goes Ross, it's still a very carry focused jungler. So it benefits from a bit more of a supportive pick. You know, like Senna. Senna's the most supportive ADC pick you could possibly pick, but Jhin is also definitely up there. Like, his W is some crazy good utility, and his ultimate as well. It just means he doesn't even have to be part of a fight to just start slowing people to help his allies. So it's also a good supportive pick if your comp is already looking like it's going to have a lot of carry threats. It wouldn't make sense to pick in a comp like this, something like Jinx, Kog'Maw. Like any kind of hyper carry, it just wouldn't make sense. You have a team full of carries and you're gonna add another full carry to it? Why? Fellows grab at them. Yeah. 1/6 of the time a Fellows is a supportive ADC. So good. These are not the runes I would have wanted. This will do fine though. I would have run Triumph instead of Presence of Mind, but... But yeah, looking at Senna ADC's stats, she's like almost never played with enchanters. Terrible win rate with Yuumi, holy crap. Okay win rate with Soraka. Okay win rate with Sona. What about Nami? Terrible win rate with Nami, but I think Nami's just bad at the moment anyway. So that's probably why. Terrible win rate with Lulu though. That's definitely what I was thinking of because I knew she had a bad win rate with Lulu. It's probably because of her low attack speed though. Meh win rate with Janna. She can work with some enchanters then I guess, but they're definitely her least preferred class. What is Nami's win rate? Let me check. Okay, 49% at the moment. That's where it was lower. At the very least, it definitely feels low because she had a high win rate for so long. I can't remember, like in the entire time that I've known you, Celeste, I think she had like a 50 to 52% win rate. And now for the first time she's below 50%. What's rank is this? This is bronze 3. It's on the screen. You might have asked that before I came on the screen. We should update the win-loss though. 8-10-0. She got buff? Oh, maybe that's why. I thought I remembered it being lower. Funny, the ADC I hate playing with the most is Nami's Lucian. 99% of the time they just pick it because they think nothing else works with her. It's the same when I pick Xayah and people pick Rakan. It is so annoying. Because of course it's a decent support for her. But it's not the only support you can pick with her. And if you're only picking her because... picking him. Because you know they have synergy but you don't actually know how to play Rakan. We're not gonna have a good chance to win. I'd rather you pick anything else. Anyway, weird summoner stress on my support. It works though just because Shaco doesn't need flash, even Shaco support, but... Oh. Somebody died already, that's a record. Nice. Are they... Oh, he almost ran into the box. Yeah, let's not overchase here. Okay, that's good. They don't get the base now. Or if they do base, they're gonna miss XP. So to emphasize that, I want to enter lane right now. Guess we don't have to leash anyway, which is perfect. What I want to do... This is the most reliable way I know how to do this, is just tanking the wave. You can also do it by setting this brush and then hitting the minions like 3 seconds after they start auto-attacking. But I feel like that works less effectively than just tanking the wave here. I like to wait for 4 of the minions to focus me. No. Why do I bother teaching ADC, man? Like, if I was teaching mid lane macro, that would be so much more useful. Because there's nobody in the lane ruining my fucking macro, man. Oh, for the love... Bot lane, man. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like the minions would have like lined up. The idea was the minions would line up. They missed XP anyway, thank God. But the minions were meant to line up, and they all focus the same minion of my wave and kill it fast. And my entire wave starts dying faster than it otherwise would have if I didn't touch the wave at all. I can't really base for anything. I wasn't the one that got first blood. I would have preferred... So I could... If we slow push 3 waves here as well, instead of 2, then I could actually base for Cole here. Slow pushing 2 waves is useless. You can't do anything with that. We can't even pressure the turret because Shaco can't do anything under turret, so we just crash for nothing. It's a waste of an opportunity. Now it's really hard for me to get a good crash here because we only have 1 wave pushing with me instead of like the accumulation of 3 waves. So, we're just not gonna get the push and base here. which would have been okay. Decent in the matchup, I would say. Since harassing on a turret isn't an option. Can already 0-2. How? What? That's weird. I hope he at least got like, if he got invaded, then fair enough. I guess. I think he probably did get invaded. Because Kha'Zix only has one farm. He probably took one camp and then just went straight to Kayn. Welcome to the bronze experience. It's just a balling experience in general, man. Like, even in diamond, supports do not follow your lead as much as they should. Maybe they wouldn't have done something as that egregious, I would hope. Their macro is a little bit better, but they still don't, like, a lot of the time just don't follow your cue. If I'm not hitting the wave, they shouldn't be hitting the wave. If I am hitting the wave, they should be hitting the wave. A lot of the time they do the opposite still. Okay, we get the slow push this wave, crash the next one, and that'll lead to a good crash. I don't know why they based, but I guess I don't miss too much for it, but I'm definitely getting the better base here. Because look how fast I can crash this when I have two waves helping me. They could try and freeze this, it'll cost them a lot of HP if they do decide to, though. Are they gonna do it? Oh, actually, they already killed the cannon. Maybe they can do it. I can't really prevent that freeze. Shaco is terrible at, like, dealing with the situation, so we just have to accept that it's gonna happen. This seems good. I won't bother with Cole as much as I love it. Is Cole even worth it? On Jhin, not so much, because the heal, like unlike Darn's Blade, the healing is based on attack speed. So on a champion like Jhin, who just does not auto-attack all that much, because he attacks very slowly, you're not going to get that much sustain from it. And the sustain is very underrated on Cole. Nobody ever thinks about the sustain on Cole. Whenever I get questioned about why buy Cole, they're like, is the gold even worth it? And I'm like, I'm not thinking about the gold, bro. Like, I'm thinking about the sustain. We have way different priorities here when we consider, like, the viability of Cole. Fuck. I might miss. No, I'm gonna get the cannon. Nice. Where's my support, by the way? Why is he top? At least the wave is pushing towards me now. If they had managed to get an indefinite freeze there, it might have been a bit of a disaster for me, but I know this situation will resolve itself soon. I will be able to farm under turret. I should place my traps. No shot at leash at 210. I don't think they were leashing. I think they were both really low, and one of them had first blood gold. So they wanted to base. Like Ezreal was both of them were half HP, I think. And they didn't want to enter lane that way, especially with gold to spend in Pyke's case. What the hell are they doing? So I want to freeze here. I can't push the turret because it's going to take too long to even get to the turret. But if I just keep this wave frozen, it's going to deny this full wave from them, just like they denied a full wave from me. Now hopefully Shaco does not place a box in the middle of the wave. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the time, if you see the enemy laners roaming, the natural thing to do feels like it should be to push and take advantage of this to get platings. That works fine if the wave is already here, and you can easily shove it in and go for the tower. But when the wave is already here, and I need to push in two waves to get to the turret, there's... Oh, I might need to flash that. Yeah, we'll play it safe. There's no chance that I'm going to be able to push in two waves and still have time to hit the plating and not get ganked in the process. It takes way too long to execute that, so freezing is the only good call there. I can also use W on Shakeaway, by the way. I haven't been thinking about that. It's not just about the boxes.
I wonder what they think when they see me.
Okay, Ezreal is kind of low on mana right now, by the way. We shouldn't be too afraid to fight as long as Shaco has some mana as well. CS stuff so far? 16? A little bit more because I'm about to soak up some more CS than he is. Okay, I don't actually want to freeze now though, because at some point he is probably going to want the base, considering he's got no mana. And I want to be in a position to shove that and abuse it. Yeah, so I'm sure he's already based. Hopefully that crashes properly. I think it should. What am I doing for Statin, by the way? I believe Static Shiv or Stormrazor are both fine. I'm gonna do Static Shiv. I like Wave Clear on Jhin too much to pass up on it. We can do, so what, I think the last time I played Jhin, the build I did was Static Shiv into Stormrazor, into Infinity Edge. I'm probably gonna do that again. That should work quite effectively. You can also do it in the reverse. You can do Stormrazor into Static Shiv. Either way, I think that build is either as good as doing Infinity Edge second, or maybe even better. I would probably lean towards better. I don't know if there's enough sample size to properly judge that, but like based on data, but it felt better to me. Yeah, there's not enough data on that. What the fuck was that Q? Oh, my bad, I didn't notice the gang coming, I just played the W. Oh, shit. Ezreal? Oh my lord. Okay, we want to push now. Force them to either stay or lose Littings and CS. Or we can dive them. Oh god. Nice one. Oh, you're kidding me. I need to try and kill Ezreal now, it's my only choice. That blows. By the way, I didn't even actually mean to or I didn't think about running Exhaust this game, I just forgot to think about my summoner choice. It's fine. I think I probably would have preferred Ghost though. Where's your Shaco in all this game? So he went top at one point, like really early on. I'm not sure what his plan is, but based on the TP, I'm guessing he wants to roam. My bad. I should have been going mid. I wasn't paying attention. It's too late now. Gotta keep going bot, but I should have been able to soak up this farm while Vega was taking my farm. And if he thought that he could get something from that roam, then him being bot was not like even like a bad move. Like he wasn't trolling me or anything. I just reacted poorly to the goings on of the map. He does not want to trade with me into a big wave, even if... Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm dead. Okay, at least he uses ult for it. I'm sure I would have died even without him using ult. Hey, wait, has he messed it up? No way, how am I gonna live here? He used ult and jump. We might even kill him here. He should be dead. Yeah. Shoot up a solo kill. Like, he just needed to fucking run at me. Start bursting me, and then when I finally get out of his range, he can jump on me. He just led with the jump way too early. And then also still, like even aside from that, also seemed to do a terrible job of sticking onto me. Anyway, we can base soon for Static Shiv. I'm kinda fucked here, my bad. Is Jhin lethality good? Good question. I don't actually know. I think it's okay. Yeah, like... Win rate on Duskblade and Youmu's both look okay. Are they better than crit win rates? Not sure. It's hard to compare because crit tends to be built later. So it has a bit of an inflated win rate.
Yes, they gone.
I'm guessing it is probably at the very least underrated. Looking at win rates, like there probably should be more people building lethality. It's probably at least equally as viable as crit and maybe even better. We can maybe try out lethality Jhin at some point.
Is a piece of
Gotta love static shift. Taking way too big a risk here really, but at least I'm really fast. And we get the plating. I'm guessing they're on Drake. What the hell? There's a top laner in my bot side jungle. I can't tell if they're on that or not. Okay, they are. Weird that I can't see anything. That cage was terrible. Got him. Hello? Not 100% sure whether I win this, but I guess I do if I just dodge enough stuff. Nice one.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Good enough vision for me. Oh fuck, I'm dead now. We're gonna try and soften him up before he reaches my range. Oh man. If I managed to hit that first shot, maybe it could have been a little bit better. It's a bit awkward as well how close to the turret I was there. Yeah, my bad. I didn't have enough vision to really be pushing there. That was too much of a risk. You got sub prime, bro? Oh, Bio Envies, thank you so much for the prime sub. I appreciate that. Didn't notice it.
Eyes all actions.
This is 0 to P. I don't really like Sugar support. It's a weird support, like it's hard to know how to play with it. I also don't think this player is doing a terribly good job of it. Nice. What is Ezreal doing? If he hits him with a Q? Okay. I could have followed it up with W and that would probably be enough to chase him down.
Your turret has been destroyed.
The trigger on a loaded weapon. It whispers for us to act.
Ah, I was meant to be an Ezreal. Yeah, we see Kha'Zix's top side, so we know we're fine even without vision this time. No point pushing bot here. I would say just rotate immediately towards this fight because there's not much to accomplish by staying bot here. So if we are too late for the fight, we can just rotate mid and just start pushing mid. If we do get to the fight in time, maybe we can do something. Well, I say we, I mean I. The Shaco is not doing shit. Okay, so I'm not gonna like go out of my way to go into the jungle to try and fight them. Even if they were low, I'm just gonna push mid. Oh god. Oh my god, nah, wait, that's my Veigar cage. I didn't need the flash. Ah, man. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my R when I'm just the sitting duck here, bro.
An enemy has been
What site to use for your stats? I use lolalytics.com.
slain.
I'll link it. It's not an intuitive name.
I orchestrate death.
You get to flash the E of Kha'Zix now. I can't actually remember when you're referring to. When Kha'Zix was ganking me? When I was pushing bot? I don't think there's any way I really could have survived that. If I'd used my flash, I think that would have been a waste. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong situation. Like, so the only way... So there's a chance I could live, right? But it was a big risk. Because the only escape from me was like, running in the opposite direction. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know where the enemies are. I don't know whether they're coming from base. I don't know whether they just recalled. Ah, fuck, my bad. Whoops. So if I choose to flash and escape Kha'Zix's damage and run over here, I might run into an enemy. I don't know for sure. I don't want to take that risk with my flash. I would rather save my flash for more guaranteed escapes or plays. Especially because dying in that situation doesn't cost me much more than running away does. Like, I would spend the same amount of time, pretty much, away from lane, not farming, if I make a really long escape, compared to if I just die immediately and have a relatively short death timer.
Everyone wears a mask. I just
Is it worth trying to pull off an escape where it might not work, and even if it does, it's going to be a really long one, compared to just immediately dying? Probably not. If it was a guaranteed to work escape, maybe, sure. At least I would deny the 300 gold from Kha'Zix. But I'm not going to take the risk of potentially still giving over that 300 gold. And even if I avoid it, like, the escape is still going to be really long and not, like, the greatest, like, escape that I would like to pull off. Which cost me less time.
I am misunderstood. Beauty can't be evil.
I discovered Zeri Stormazir into Eclipse, and I think it's underrated. I did try one Zeri Lethality Zeri build once. Felt not as bad as you might think. Nice, I could have baited him there. I didn't think it would be a problem for me. Ugh. Oh god. I have to try and get kills here. Bro. Damn it, if I didn't lose vision of him, might have been able to escape. Oh my lord. I spent like 20 seconds being chased by Singed. Damn. Let's see, because we have a full carry comp, like, nobody's gonna be thinking, oh, somebody's on our ADC, somebody save him. Our ADC, we need him to win fights. No, they're gonna be like, I can win this fight. I'm the carry. I work for myself. So there's no much point in me picking something like Jinx. I might as well get some utility. You have ward? Yeah, I could have placed it. I am actually really bad these days. I swear I used to be okay at this, so I don't know why it became worse. But I'm really bad at realizing I'm about to lose vision and placing a blue ward to counteract it. Every time I just like lose vision and then attack move in the brush and walk backwards. And it fucks me every time. I don't know why I keep doing it. When I used to be like good at it. I used to be good. I used to see that shit coming. I just lost the ability to do that somehow. Ah, my bad. That was terrible aim. I don't even want to use Q here. I just want to stay in his range to keep auto attacking. Ah. But he's so tanky though. Oh. My bad, I could have used W there. Oh no. Too fast. Oh! Jesus. Didn't expect the flash. Hello. No. Okay. I think that was a worth flash. Okay, at least I'll do some damage even if I don't get a kill.
Summoner has reconnected.
What sweet sound.
I would really like to get this farm from Infinity Edge. Okay, that's good enough. One cannon was all I needed. Okay, they get the kill without me. Sure, I could have cancelled my recall and got the assist, but thing is, assists are not necessarily efficient to take if there's already one person involved in the assist. Because at that point, you're not generating more gold by being part of the assist, you're just splitting the gold onto yourself, away from whoever else got the assist. Which could be a good thing, could also not be, depends. In this case, I would say it's a decent thing because I'm a carry, but nice. But I'm also not like so desperate to do it that I'm going to cancel my recall for it. But you're in the middle of sipping a monster, that as well. You stole all my kills, lolo. Welcome to League of Legends, buddy. It's the way of the world. Enjoy your stay. No way. Okay, it's just Kha'Zix and Ezreal alive. Next item, probably Fire Cannon.
And then they dance.
Alright, I'll base for Zeal now.
The end is important in all.
Hey T, how you doing? First time I've seen you on my stream.
An ally has been slain.
Great content creator, thank you. Shit, I was reading chat instead of focusing on the cannon. Shit, is somebody flanking me here? I don't see Kha'Zix. Ooh, hello.
No poet's words could
I'm faster than him, I'm literally faster, I have a chance to get the kill here. Wow, that is actually crazy how long that route lost.
famous.
Ooh, Veigar just gets away from him so he can't get queued. Close. Should be enough. Dude, the movement speed is crazy. That's twice we kill somebody like that. That's gonna be Ari apparently. I thought that was gonna be cinched. Oh, hello, Singe is in our jungle. Nice one.
Enemy has been slain.
Don't quite have Fire Cannon yet, but I think one wave and I've got it.
Perfection. I get nervous before every performance.
Hello.
I need that feeling.
I think I'll base. We're not getting this Drake without our jungler.
From the filth and muck, I am the lotus blossom. I am beauty.
How much move speed am I on? Dude, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing Lord Dominic's, I'm doing Phantom Dancer. I love the speed Jhin build. I am doing it. I don't care. It's nerfed, but I'm still doing it. Oh well.
I provide catharsis for my clients.
Fucking old Kraken Slayer Jhin build was my reason to live at one point, man. I'm so sad they removed it. Champion has not been the same since. That could be very good. That's so fast. Like, he's block. He was blocking them while invisible. That was funny. Nice one. I actually thought he was just gonna block all of them, but then when he became visible again, I realized, oh, he's actually about to die if he tanks one more. Poor Ezreal. I should have queued him just to remove the Edge of Night. Whatever. Oof. Like, let his ADC down. I mean, his choices there were literally like die in place of his ADC, or like let his ADC try and dodge, and nobody's guaranteed to die, although it's likely Ezreal dies. I think he did like pretty much what he could be expected to do there. I don't think there's any way he would have survived one more shot. And even if he, even if he did block it and give his life, there's a chance I maybe still could have got Ezreal with the last shot. I don't think so, but it might have happened. I don't remember. Okay, we literally can already finish the build now. 100% crit chance now. We're gonna be so mobile. Hello, Vapor, looking buff today. Thank you, and Tickler. Hope you're doing well.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I am pure. My work is pure.
Can't get him. Can't get him. It was a little bit risky, but at the same time, I feel like it might have been actually okay to just bait someone. I'm not sure I could really die at this point with this much movement speed. First time chasing Singed, huh?
Death should never be.
Jesus.
It should be an opera. Shall choreograph.
Honest to God, like I do think Phantom Dance outperforms Lord Dominic's on Jhin this game. So long as I have the damage to kill Singed, I think buying Lord Dominic's is overkill. Utility for movement speed is way better in a game like this, especially against Singed. The one champion I really need to kite and get out of his Z range.
The world is cruel. It have to be ugly.
Yep, my bad. Terrible, my bad.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Let's go. Double kill. An enemy has been slain.
I don't like how 410 Kanes still remain useful. Yeah, I mean, he's a scaling champ. This be what scaling champs do. It's the way of the world. You can ult, he probably kills Ari. Oh, he missed. Still gets her though. Not bad for 10 and 14 Kane.
Aced.
I swear each performance is the last, but I lie every time.
Ow. Look at that heal. I'm not gonna bother trying to hit those wards to clear them. My attacks are way too valuable and slow to be wasting on those. If I stay out of the poison, I might be able to get him. I don't know if I can really stay out of the poison though. My bad. Ah, fuck. Fuck. My bad. Maybe Veigar got some? Ooh.
Ally has been slain. Double kill.
Too fast, man. And the great thing is, like, the faster I move, the faster I charge fleet as well, which means more survivability and more speed. Takes like, it literally takes until full build to get to where the old gen did in 3 items, though. With the new items. Nice. But see, there's nothing I can sell boots for. It's so annoying. Usually the thing I could sell boots for would be Phantom Dancer, but I'm also at 100% crit already, so... Anything that gives movement speed? That ideally does not give crit. I really don't think so. I'm just stuck full build. You don't prefer changing static into BT now, Big D? You know what? You are absolutely right. I'm not going to turn back into base for it, but that would have been the right call. It is absolutely a better scaling item than Shiv is at this point. Said that I'll miss out on a little bit of movement speed for my... or attack speed from my movement speed boosts, but absolutely will be worth it for survivability once I get around to that. I might just end up basing again anyway, because I don't have much to do here, I guess. Oh. Oh my god. I'm taking a big risk here, but nice. Oh my god. We'll try and help out here, because Singe can never really reach me here. It is not a risk for me so long as Singe is the only one trying to kill me. There's nothing for him to do there. No. Yes. No. Damn it. Stunned for too long. Oh, damn. We're just gonna end anyway. Alright, GG. Penta? I didn't even notice I was near one. Maybe swapping boots to Berserker for more AD. I think that's bait. Like when you're going for movement speed focused Jhin builds, I think it's very important to have the Swifties to reduce the effectiveness of slows. Because when your build is entirely focused on movement speed, which it wasn't entirely focused, but it was a big part of my build, slows are like even more like worse to have on you than usual. Because they directly reduce the effectiveness of, you know, a big part of my build. So if I have Swifties, I have slow resistance, which plays more to my strengths. A lot of people, when they are doing movement speed focused Jhin builds, which is focused on attack speed, they'll get caught up in stacking as much attack speed as possible and be like, oh, Berserker's Greaves for more attack speed, more movement speed, more crits, more movement speed on crits. But it's not really like any more effective on Jhin than it would be on a non-movement speed focused build. Like the only real advantage is AD, right? That's what it does. You get some AD, which might be worth it late game. I'm not sure. I don't know the math behind it. But I know it is a big loss to lose the slow resistance on Swifties. Oh, I completely forgot to post on YouTube that I was live. Took a screenshot for it and everything.
Once again, a woman's left unsatisfied.
Don't actually like picking at the same time as support, but that's fine actually. He picked very early anyway. Ooh, you know what I could do is Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is really nice with Alistar. Nobody's redeemed the sexy cosplay yet, right? Nope. It's not exactly an ADC, but... fuck it.
There is no antidote.
Alright. We need to run Conqueror and Cassiopeia ADC. On mid lane or on solo lanes in general, she has the option to phase rush, but you, because bot lane has multiple people in it, you really need the extended damage. To have enough damage to kill everyone. That should be fine, I think. Actually, CDR shard seems better. Love how the streamers I watch either play Evelyn or ban Evelyn. Who do you watch? Anthony Evelyn? It's the only Evelyn streamer I know. I guess because you were full build and everything. Yes, I mean it might have made sense. Like it might have been better. I'm not sure, because I guess it does give you more AD at that point than it would have in the early game. So it's less bad at that point maybe. But for example, the Swifties were very good against the Singed Rylai's slow, which was a, you know, permanent slow almost. How are we even facing on bot? Probably Yasuo Swain? I guess we run armor for that. Exhaust would be an option if the support didn't run it. What do you think about Saber reason for quitting League? He basically didn't like how much damage is in the game, right? I mean, that's like a personal thing, right? I do think there is more damage in the game than there used to be, especially like I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that they pretty much undid the durability update, but they've definitely gone in the like opposite direction of where they went with the durability update. There's definitely like more damage now than there was immediately after the durability update, and I don't necessarily like that, but it doesn't ruin my enjoyment of the game either. But I could see it ruining somebody else's enjoyment, and I respect them for having the strength to actually quit the game and decide to do something else. Like, I think he's just gonna be a full-time TFTer now, which feels tempting as somebody currently addicted to TFT. I wish him luck with that. It's a shame. He was a really good ADC content creator, an inspiration for sure. It's definitely like had an influence over the direction I wanted to take with my content. But I hope he does as good in TFT as he did in League. He should be good at it, if he was this good at being an educational ADC streamer. Or creator in general. Alright, what mythic are we doing? I need to leash, by the way. We're gonna use 1E, we can't really spam E on this blue. We're just auto attack. In general, you do not really want to use E too much in the early levels. At least level 1 with Cassiopeia, it does almost nothing. You basically use it to secure last hits. a little bit of tiny trading as well, but not like actively spamming it on the opponent, because you're gonna run out of mana, and then you won't have mana to use E when you actually do have Q to make it deal damage. We can use it for like proccing mana flow. That's pretty much all we want to do at the moment. One thing to remember is that Cassiopeia pretty much has one of the worst fucking level 1s in the game. If you get to spam your E only on one person, you probably still don't have the mana to actually kill them at level 1. You'll run out of mana before they die. Either your support has to contribute a significant amount of damage for it to possibly lead to a kill at level 1, or otherwise, most likely it's just going to be extremely inefficient.
Violence is so messy.
Oh, my bad. I can already see I'm struggling a little bit with mana and I've barely done anything. In these early levels, Q is also just a good form of harass by itself. You don't need to follow it up with E every time. I was gonna do it there, but it would have come at the cost of getting hit by Yasuo Q, so I'd rather just dodge that. I haven't played Cassiopeia in so long, it's probably been like over a year. I'm not used to the E damage in early levels anymore. Oh, I was about to say, by the way, the reason why... Of course I hit the wall. Okay, I kind of need to stop trading here. I'm just running out of mana. But yeah, the reason why Cassiopeia is really good with engage supports like Alistar is because anytime he hits a combo, that's a free Q for me. Like, you know how people like... Ooh. You know how people like the cheese combo of Cassiopeia Teemo bot? You know the reason why that even remotely works? Is because Teemo guarantees poison for Cassiopeia to get her E damage, her full E damage. But the thing is, Teemo poison is useless if Cassiopeia has already hit her Q anyway. What does Teemo poison contribute if Cassiopeia has already hit her own poison? Nothing. It is actually a lot more effective to have an engaged support like Alistar or Leona, anything with lockdown so you can hit a free Q or free W. So that then if you hit your own poison, then you're always going to have your own free damage. Anything that can secure you to hit your Q is even more effective than having a Teemo in the lane for Cassiopeia.
Like what you see?
And then there's also the fact that she can place her W on top of somebody who's been locked down, and they're just going to be stuck there, taking a ton of damage. Probably took Triumph by mistake. Ah, I did. I only just noticed that. My bad.
I like to leave a lasting impression.
I'll come back soon? Maybe. He did acknowledge the possibility that I might come back. Ah, damn. So close. Yeah, dude, actually taking Triumph instead of Presence is really screwing me here. Okay, our E is doing as much damage as our autos now. At least this mistake will become less costly as the game goes on, when I just start to really stack up mana. We're probably going to be doing, I think, Rod of Ages seems to be your best mythic at the moment. I just can't contribute anything there, sadly. Bit of a counter to this matchup, honestly, having a Yasuo just blocking all my damage when Alistar engages. Ah, fuck. There I am out of mana.
If you don't control pawns,
I might just have to base here. I'm not sure shoving is really an option. Wow, close one. I just don't have the mana to shove. If I start to shove, it's going to be an incomplete shove, and it's going to be worse than just basing here. So I'm going to bite the bullet and just recall. As much as it feels like a bad move, like I don't want to do it, it's just the only move. Because it guarantees that I'm going to miss some farm. But in the absence of like an actual good base opportunity, you just have to go for the least bad option. Which in this situation is going to be the immediate recall. Instead of trying to shove it, realizing that I can't, you know, which I knew from the start, and then recalling off there. That's going to lead to more or less missed farm than recalling here. Actually, that E was useless, because he still had his shield on him, anyway. Now we have mana for W. Oh, my bad. That should be, I think. Oh, I hit Swain. Nice one. Yeah, now that we actually have a lot more mana to play around with, we are much more effective. You can also see not having presence of mind is much less of an issue now too. Alright, we can base now. I don't have enough mana to stick around. Going for the plating would be greedy, I think. Would take me forever to get it down, then I'm gonna miss farm. Really like TFT too, but I've been trying to get into it, but I'm so bad. I am almost gold. I'm just like one win streak away, like not even like a huge win streak, just 2 wins away from like getting gold. Which is not amazing, but for only having been playing properly for like a week, it's decent, I think. There are a lot of things about the game that are just not intuitive though. Like I have to ask a lot of questions to my TFT friends. And I know that if I had somebody like watching over my games and just like coaching me, not even somebody who's really good at the game, just anybody who's like plat, I would have learned so many stuff just so much faster, and there's probably still stuff that I'm missing. Oh, my bad, that W was bad. Ooh. Oh. Wait, I keep misclicking you? Ah, I'm so bad. I lost a lot of DPS there. He should have died before he could kill me. My bad. It's a fun champion though, Cassiopeia. Very similar to ADC playstyle, just as AP. That is a very good wave state they left me though. That's nice. It might crash too soon though, or maybe not. It's not ideal, but oh well. At least they lost all the same farm that I'm gonna miss. I think Kassar goes through a wind wall, by the way. Yeah, I think I was waiting for it to run out, so once I wanted to only stun Yasuo when I could actually DPS him. And then so my main mistake there was, I think, was mechanical. Well, 2 main mistakes, right? Because even after I got hit by the first mistake, which is getting hit by Yasuo Q followed by Azar, then I just missed all my fucking E's. Should have been able to win it even after the wind wall. He's dead here. He doesn't win this. He can trade when he's got wind wall up, but then he really needs to play safe. He got stuck there. Yeah, main mistake was getting hit by the Yasuo Q, which was dodgeable. That was not unrealistic to dodge. I just messed up. And then I just kept misclicking my E as well. And I probably also did not like play perfectly after getting the wind wall. I probably could have flashed sooner. I could have picked a better direction to kite in. I don't know. I'm just sure I didn't play that perfect. Either. Alright, we can base for this Rod of Ages. Yeah, you can R Yasuo through the wind wall if you just want pure safety, but if you're actually trying to fight him, you should probably wait until you can actually, like, DPS him through the wind wall first, like once the wind wall is over. Otherwise, it's just purely defensive to stun him. Whereas I would rather a mix. I should win this. Gonna have to switch focus to Swain. Nice one. Yeah, Cassiopeia's spikes really hard. Her early game is terrible, but we are so strong right now. I don't think any ADC could have actually 1v2'd there. I'm thinking maybe Draven, but not even. We just actually have more damage than Draven would right now. Alright, get me out of here. Should be able to get large rod thanks to that. Ugh, actually we have to leave. Oh man, that blows. Ooh, come on, no! Alistar's flash, he could have flash autoed. Ooh, that was terribly played. Oh well. That with all summoners up, really, that was really weird. Considering how much damage I took, exhaust would have been impactful. He might die to minions there, holy crap. He's actually gonna die to a caster, I think? Wow, he has 10 HP, he is so fucking lucky. Literally one caster shot would have killed him, I guess. The one I was looking at either had already done his damage, or... just barely didn't kill. What is your favorite monster flavor? So I kind of changed a lot. It used to be white monster. I can't even stand white monster anymore though. I don't fucking know whether they changed the like recipe or whether it's just my taste buds that changed. But now I can only drink it with vodka. And I actually really love it with vodka. But I don't do that often. I try not to drink combined energy drinks with alcohol. So besides that, after that, my favorite flavor was, I think it was Monarch is the name. The orange one, followed by Mango Loco. Now I'm just leaning more towards this one, which is... what is it? Pacific Punch. Monarch is correct. I don't like it as much as I used to. I seem to just change, like, preference and flavors a lot somehow. Nope, don't step back to me. Ah. I'm still healing. Oh, damn, so that triumph actually carried that fight so hard. It's the only... I obviously would have killed Yasuo either way, but it's the only reason why I was able to kill Swain. Not only did I kill Swain because of it, I straight up might have died without getting any kills, even if I had just focused on running, if I didn't get the Triumph heal. Yeah, Conqueror and the Triumph there gave me a lot of healing on top of the E natural healing. That's why I chose to keep fighting there, even when I had the option of just running away at that point. Hopefully that wave is okay. It's Grubsy. I love Cass and Karthus APC. I like Cassiopeia. I don't really like Karthus. I suck at Karthus. That's probably why. Damn it, if I can't hit Qs here, I'm not gonna win. Yeah. Kinda hard to hit him. There we go. Oh, I wasted a shield there, what the fuck? But now he has no ult, and I have mine. I shouldn't have wasted Q, my bad, he was already poisoned. If Alistar dives, we can kill him easily. Oh, good enough, good enough. Well played, Alistar. Not really, but he got the job done. He tanked aggro, which is all I really needed. This combo would have also guaranteed my Q though, which would have been nice, but I hit my Q either way, so... Back to full HP, by the way. The sustain on this champion is crazy. We saved the W for potentially needing it for safety. He doesn't have one wall, does he? So he's dead there. Finish him off while we can. Running out of mana. It's enough though. Thank God. I did take a quick look at my mana before deciding to commit onto Swain. I figured it would be enough, but I'm not intimately familiar with Cassiopeia's mana costs.
Let me in.
Good enough. What are we doing now? Rallies? Rallies should be good. Can already afford it, right? Yep, huge. Ooh. Not bad. Holy crap, that's a lethality there. Is Cass bad with enchanters too? Pretty much. I think the only thing she's good with is engage supports. Maybe with Nami, because Nami can enhance her abilities. Maybe that would be okay, but pretty much anything else pretty bad. Doesn't Akali have Shroud? She should have used that. I think I also missed the Q, which should have led to her death. Red buff is up. I'm gonna take that just for the sake of denying it from them. Ooh. Alistar, you know they're there. Okay, the longer we delay, more chances somebody comes. Can he let me hide it in the brush though? Hello? We're giving them vision of it. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hello. They're all bot. Let's just kill them. Nope. Bro.
Spineless? No. Flexible? Extremely.
Alright, next item... Probably should be Void Staff, I guess. Void Staff or Zhonya's. I don't think I need Zhonya's though.
Many wars begin with this.
Hopefully you're streaming before, I just randomly happened upon you today. Not consistently, it just depends what days I don't feel like making a video. Oh man, that was so close. I'm surprised Dudier didn't just one-shot him considering what I've seen him do previously in this game. I doubt I can cancel that recall, sadly. Trying to bait him into cancelling his recall with the blue trinket, but I will.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
My aim is so bad, what the fuck?
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
Power requires precision.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Alright, we can recall for void stuff. How do we already have the top lane inhib down? Slow is putting in work, I guess.
Only as a means to power.
Ooh, I should get this blue if possible.
Godlike.
Violence is so messy.
We go bot. The latest of the turret. That's my bad. But I can probably kill Yasuo.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Wait, really? Let's just keep slowing him.
Keep your enemies close and me closer.
Oh my god. Okay, we got him. Nice try. He did commit a lot just to, like, almost certainly still die, though. It was well played as far as attempt escapes go. I'm just not sure an escape attempt was actually worth it. Alright, that's enough mage ADC for 1 year. It's really good with Thresh and Catch. Yeah, anything with CC. Thresh is decent, but better stuff are like the lockdown ones. So, for example, stuff like Alistar, WQ combo, at least an immediate Cassiopeia W. I don't like Thresh as much because his Q just moves them around so much. It's hard to know where do I actually place my W. The Q is easy to hit, which is the most important thing, but then the W becomes a bit awkward because Thresh is gonna be moving them out of your W, potentially, which is not good. Thresh needs to play it right. Whereas other supports cannot even fuck it up because they don't have that much displacement. So Alistar, really good. Locks them down, easy Q, easy W. Blitzcrank pulls them in, then use WQ, and they're just stuck in that position for ages. Leona locks them down into one place, they can't move. Morgana's okay, but And Nautilus, mostly minimal displacement, mostly they just get stuck on the same spot, really good. And that's just the ones that I have, like, on my account, right? There's a couple more, like a Momo as well. Well, I actually do have a Momo, it just doesn't count as support. I would like to swap with my support. He's gonna potentially play Zac, so that's basically an engage support. I think Misfortune could be really good with that. What happens if Cass takes footwear? Does it change the just change the stopwatch or something? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, most likely stopwatch. It just doesn't let you run it. Alright, kind of awkward that he just kind of picked himself, picking a CC support into Morgana, but we'll try and make it work.
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
Hey bro, how are you? Do you think Caitlyn is a good pick with the new patch 13.5, 13.16, 13.15? Unless she got buffed without me noticing, then she should be terrible. I think they did buff her though, right? Caitlyn, no, patch 13. We're on 15, right? 15 notes. I think they're buffing her this patch actually, so 13.16. Caitlyn, oh, they did buff her in that patch. Wait, I need to do my runes. Oh, I should do cleanse. It's Caitlyn Morgana. Alright, so I don't really know what those buffs mean, so I'm just gonna check her win rate. How much did her win rate go up by after that patch? So she went from 47.38% win rate on 13.14 to this patch having 47.87%. Her win rate went up by 0.5%. Conclusion, she is still garbage. I think I should have done Dark Harvest in this lane, not First Strike. The reason for that is I hate First Strike into somebody like Morgana who's just spamming her W on me because it's constantly going to remove my First Strike. First Strike will still be good late game. I'll be able to apply it a lot late game, but in laning phase I'm going to get nothing done with it, which is really annoying. Dark Harvest would have been more consistent. I just had to do my runes in a hurry. When is the next patch? I saw Lulu getting buffed. Should be in a few days. I think Wednesday?
Minions have spawned. Not a problem.
I'm gonna try to choose them.
I like that.
Yeah, that would have worked great. Oh well. Since we didn't have to leash, I could have tried to make them a 6B as well. Oh, you see, I already missed out on my first strike. I think that wasn't even Morgana, that was fucking Caitlyn. Also has a relatively easy, not as easy as Morgana, but still not the hardest time just removing my first strike with her poke. Oh. I don't always have to go for Q poke if I can just walk up and trade. We need to move forwards, otherwise I think that bounce would have worked. Yeah, there goes my first strike. Dark Harvest would have been so much better. I've done a 0 with my first strike already, even though I'm trading a lot. That is a mana efficient Q. Bouncing from one champion to the other. What the fuck? I'll stay away from that wall. I'm amazed I dodged that. That was like a 2014 Forgiven dodge.
Don't get cocky. First blood.
Okay, Morgana's out of mana. Maybe I'll finally get my first strike proc soon. Oh. Can't tell if I queued her or the minion there. I might have misclicked. Okay, that was decent damage with first strike though. Decent gold. Ah, why am I missing everything, man? Anyway, we can base for double longsword here. Can wave as well. Please don't cancel my base because this is such a perfect base timing. Oh. Did she even have vision? She's... I don't know. Playing that like she didn't. I don't know why she didn't just drop W. So it's not necessarily a good time to base anymore. Although on the other hand, if they are basing, which I suspect they are, then we do want to crash this ASAP. It's a good base timing so long as they've based. Perfect. In fact, by this point I could probably even go for platings, but I won't bother if my support isn't. It's good. It's relatively tanky still. It's funny, because usually I wouldn't go for the plating if my support is. This time I'm just not going to go for it if my support isn't. Would just take too long this early on a misfortune to get the plating. The next time it'll be easy though, since it's half HP now. And I have more AD. Hey Balsti, welcome. Do you play mid? A little bit. I've done some videos on mid lane recently on my YouTube channel. It's not my main role though. It used to be. My first time ever hitting master was actually on mid lane as a Talon one trick in 2015 before his rework. But so I'm like fairly familiar with the role. It's just not something I play commonly these days. Ooh, okay, he's dead. Could use cleanse there, but I don't think I'm gonna get a kill anyway, so.
An ally has been slain. Sure you can handle me, summoner?
I'm just stuck behind so many minions here, man. Holy crap. He's still got passive, so... Oh, they have a Shen apparently. This Shen is low though. Ah, but there's a Yi as well. Okay. Unfortunate. Definitely mostly on Zac, or just... not noticing the Shen ult, I guess. He just kept chasing. Nice one. Nice one. So this wave is an awkward spot. It's too close to the turret and too big to leave here and recall. It's also going to take forever to like wait for it to die on the turret and then push. So I'm probably just going to have to soak up the wave and leave, maybe.
Don't get cocky.
Or I could... maybe I can get away with shoving this. If I had ult, it would be so easy, but I'm just a little bit off. So what I can do, I guess, is stick around for now, and then eventually just ult the wave when I do get ult. I'm not gonna ult this wave though, but I want to shove this as hard as I can, and then hopefully this goes as close to the turret as possible, and the next wave I just insta-shove with ult. I have enough mana to trade with Caitlyn here as well if I want to.
Know what I'm doing.
A little bit of harassing to Caitlyn there with the angle. Oh, that sucks that I didn't get the cannon, but... we throw E on her. Hopefully Zac can land the E off that. Cleanse that. Shit. He stopped going on her. Jesus. I need to actually get out of here. I can't just actually avert the recall there. Okay. Recalling here should be fine.
Dangerous eyes. I like that.
Best MF skin? No idea. Just too many to keep up with. Up.
You can handle me, summoner. An ally has been slain. Step two. Feeling about this.
I think Nefera can be useful as a second champ next to Orianna. Seems more of the easier ADs. Yeah, she felt pretty easy when I tried her out. I guess she could be good. Her win rate still seems good even after the nerf. Not broken, but pretty decent. I'm sure if I got that better, I could have had a kill. My bad. I don't know what Zach was doing, by the way. That was an easy kill if he followed up. He's not gonna flash. He can't do anything there. Out. Get me out. I take 2 Turtles there, but I think it's much less risky than compared to walking there when I don't know where their jungler is. I could just end up running into E, which will not just cost me more HP, but I'll just straight up die, probably. We can use a potion as well.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna get that plating in time. I'll just recall. If I had ult, I would just shove this wave with ult. I don't, though. Oh, come on. Fuck it. My recall got cancelled anyway, we'll just stay. Okay, so Zach shoves that actually in so it like actually shoves it in so fast anyway. Okay, I shouldn't have used W actually. I should have saved my W for movement speed to get away. But it looks like I'm fine either way. Please don't cancel my base. Nice.
Sure you can handle me, summoner.
Alright, we'll do Collective second, and then we do probably Axiomark third, I think is the build we were doing last time I played Misfortune, which felt really good. Could also do Axiomark second, but I don't think I liked it as much. Nice, I won that trade. I was hoping there would be no way for her to land D on me without still getting hit by my Q. And I was right. We can use W to get him range, sure, we don't need to use ult. Nice one.
Ally has been slain. Nothing but powder monkeys.
Oh, I could be in trouble here. No, you're kidding me, man. Fuck. Actually, was I ignited? No, I wasn't. Never mind then. It was just his auto tech that killed me, I guess. Unlucky.
Set sail. Shut down. Has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. I know what I'm doing.
I should have queued Misfortune there, actually.
The fun begins.
Can't believe that hit her. Holy shit. And it killed the minion, so it was a crit. Holy fuck. Literally half her HP gone. How crazy is that? Imagine if I had first strike there. That was so. There would have been so much gold just from pressing Q. I think I might be able to kill her here. Yeah, realistically, like her E is like such a slow dash. I think she would have taken so much damage there. She might still die if she didn't flash. I don't really want to base here. We can try and cheese. Zach is really good at cheesing because of how long his engage range is. I think they're most likely just basing though. At least Misfortune anyway. Oh my god, what is my damage? 43 gold from that. That was worth cleansing if I knew for a fact Zach would engage on her. But I didn't know, so I decided best not risk it. I don't want to waste cleanse.
Step 2. I've got a good feeling about this. Don't get cocky.
I'll use W to get more movement speed. Ow. At least I'm safe. Oh, there's a fucking Shen, my bad. The cleanse was a waste. I cleansed before she actually hit me with Arc because I was being ignited, which is like the majority of her damage, basically. It was if I wanted to actually survive that, it was very important to actually remove the ignite damage as early as possible. In fact, I should have cleansed even sooner. It meant that I couldn't use it to remove her R stun, but that doesn't matter because like the damage can straight up kill me. But in the end, I shouldn't have cleansed at all if I had actually noticed the Shen ult, because I should know that I'm just gonna die no matter what. Making it a waste of cleanse. Against which comps does MF fail? Well, so basically the only good MF build right now is lethality, not crit. She used to be decent into tank comps with her crit builds, but since they're not good at the moment, MF is basically weak against tanks until crit builds become viable on her again. We should rotate mid now. That Valkos is very overextended. We can maybe pull off a gank here. How the hell is he that close to killing this turret already? Looks like a very painful lane for Diana. Nice one. You could just let me farm Kha'Zix. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. You can leave. You can go somewhere else. You have blue buff up. Oh, hello.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that. Shut down.
Damn. So long as I know she's gonna get hit by that cube, that is basically, like, again, if she can't flash it, she's dead. Her E does not move her fast enough to get out of the ult in time. I think even my E was a waste. I could just Q and immediately ult. There was so much fast burst there she couldn't react. She just needed to stay out of the Q range, period. Alright, I can base and get Navori. Not Navori. Examark. Stanna gonna go mid? Or what? I think bot, right? She otherwise wouldn't take that. Good, good. It's good macro. Sure, I get less farm from going mid than if I were to go bot, but on the other hand, it means I'm available for plays on mid like this. Didn't end the beginning thing, just focus his flash, but oh, she didn't even end up going bot. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna die here. I need to flash. I'm still dead. Jesus. Wow, he actually killed her at least, but I would have much preferred if he would have peeled me. That is a very fetch hand, by the way. So we're gonna see that I'll probably struggle against him, given that he's a fed tank. His TS is not amazing though, so it's not impossible that I could still be effective. State of Ashe right now, busted. Very strong. I imagine she's probably getting nerfed in the next patch, although I haven't looked it up. I'd just be surprised if she isn't. But they can take a while to nerf ADCs sometimes, especially wholesome ADCs like Ashe. With no dashes, no 200 years mechanics, just a good old slow. Same reason Misfortune hasn't been nerfed in forever. Wholesome champion. One of us should have gone bot. Too late now. I remember what they bought now myself, but I miss a lot of farm now compared to if I'd gone before. Because our wave just killed one of their whole waves. Just means there's straight up less farm available now. Why am I going this way? This is faster. Can farm one more wave just to make sure this visit to bot lane wasn't a waste. And it's not too risky. We have some vision. And I have my support, of course. But even if I'd been alone, I would still do this. It seems fairly safe. I can actually just already straight up base for Xayah even. Yeah, that would have been a complete waste to go bot if all I could get was those 3 casters. But getting 3 casters and a full wave, pretty decent. Wait, oh, they're on Baron. My team needs to do something about that. Yeah, realistically, Zach shouldn't have come with me to bot lane for that reason. Also another reason why it was just far too late to be rotating bot. So partially on me. Where's the rock up? Thanks so much for the turn 1 sub. Appreciate that. Not my best ultimate, actually. Okay. We're doing alright with the first strike now. I just really hate laning with it against stuff like Morgana Caitlyn. Huh? Oh, that's the fucking tank. Oh, hello, and somebody very squishy. Don't know if my cleanse was all that useful there. I was trying to remove the slow, but it's... Ooh, it's a permanently reapplying slow. Ah, fuck, I wasted my W, that was terrible. Doesn't matter, I still live anyway, but that was... Like, I should wait for the Caitlyn ult damage to go through, then use W so I don't lose my movement speed. Hello. Even if I hadn't seen Valkos there, I would not have cancelled my base to go farm. Because it's much better. Since their wave had like 1 more minion than ours did, it's probably just going to push towards us anyway. So I'm not losing farm by delaying farming the bot wave. I can just wait for it to push into us slightly. Especially now that they've pushed it in. I'm so fucked there. I need to tranquil Morgana. Oh my god. Wait, no way. Damn. Didn't quite have the burst to kill him, but I set up a kill for Kha'Zix. Like, he should have gone straight for me, get my damage out of the way immediately. Going for Diana first was a huge mistake. Alright, next up has to be Armor Pen. We'll do Serylda's. Serylda's feels amazing on Lethality Misfortune, because you end up with so much CDR that your Q is like a perma-slow almost. Not buying boots? No, it doesn't feel that important on MF. You have so much move speed even without boots, and aside from move speed, you don't really get that much benefits for upgrading boots on Lethality Misfortune, because you don't need attack speed. CDR is okay at best. Like literally, like Swifties are probably her best choice, and that's just movement speed, which she has plenty of. So I'd rather, like, it's a good immediate prospect. Like, for example, I'd be much stronger right now if I just went Swifties or Ionians, right? But it's also gonna delay my Last Whisper power spike, it's gonna delay my Serylda's power spike, it's gonna delay my final item power spike, it's gonna delay this power spike of my next rated Dirk. So, good short-term power spike gets in the way of your other power spikes. Jesus. Thank God I didn't die there. Really? Okay, they're coming for me.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Ah, you're kidding. My bad. I didn't expect to get one shot there. I guess I should have flashed this Q. That was a lot of burst. Crazy. I thought so long as I didn't get hit by the knock-up. I was willing to flash the knock-up if it was going to hit me. And I thought without that, there was no chance I died. Was I full HP? No, I couldn't have been. That's definitely the difference maker there, then. Well, actually, I'm not even sure. Even if I was full HP, I might have still died before my ult could kill him. Is he fed? Not fed, but he does have Rabadon's power spike. It's not necessarily his best second item, but at least like the big expense is the main issue behind it. Now that he has completed it, yeah, he is supposed to be strong. Okay. Just checking.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're kidding me. Even, dude, because I flashed into the knock-up, I'm pretty sure even without the Shen ult I still died there, but... Yeah, like, I wasn't accounting for how much HP he actually regen from red buff as well. I was approaching that the whole time, like, yeah, I might be able to bait him here, he's really low. I can just flash into him and kill him. I didn't really, like, adjust my expectations for his, like, actual HP, because he was really low, but then he wasn't. And I didn't notice that. I don't think it's worth selling my Duran's Blade for Caulfield's Hammer. Duran's Blade is my only source of healing right now, because I don't have any lifesteal, and I think it's worth holding on to for now.
Not a problem.
So I think what I'd like to go with this, where I'd like to go with this build if we end up going really late game, is next item is Serylda's, then we follow up with Bloodthirster, which is going to be some sustain and some crit. And, you know, a lot of AD, which synergizes well with lethality builds. And then we end up just selling boots for Phantom Dancer, because that's going to give us a lot of move speed while giving us AD, which is something no actual boots can give us. At that point, we would be fairly... For fuck's sake, this guy just actually plays like an assassin, man. There's nothing I can do about that. Yikes. That is insane. Like, that was such a stupid move for him because he can so easily get flanked and he doesn't know that we don't have vision, but he just does it and it works, man. I can't realistically, like... adjust that. Me using Blue Trinket here while they're on Baron would just be so stupid because I could never expect Vel'Koz to do something like that. Smurf Q? No. Maybe somebody else is smurfing, but it's unrelated to Smurf Q since there's no Smurf Q in the game anymore. Hey, zoning ult for Shen. Fuck my life, I couldn't dodge that. Got blocked. Okay, Arsenal does Grudge now. I need to go get it ASAP. Before we potentially fight again before... Oh no, I think they just straight up end the game now. That is really stupid, that came out of nowhere. I need to save my Q for after UQ. Oh, thank God. You're kidding me. Okay. Well, okay, it happens. GG. I don't think we played well enough as a team. We were not really team fighting enough. Like, especially with that last move, right? Like, clearly that was not very good team play. Me going back to get my ultimate power spike while my Trundle is engaging 1v5. Hey Remix, I'm doing good, how are you? Yeah, let me check. There might have been Smurfs in that game, but honestly I doubt it. Like, I don't think that Vel'Koz move was even a good one. Like, the one where he caught me before Baron. It's just a straight up move that, like, it's a bronze move that works in bronze. Like, my team should have had a ward there. They should have been able to see him. He should have been collapsed on. These are things that I would expect to happen to me if I was Vel'Koz. If I'm Vel'Koz and I'm considering making that move, I'm like, no, that is fucking stupid. Why would I do that? That will most likely not work. So that tells me that he's probably not even that good a player. He just had a good game for, you know, reasons... that, you know, it happens sometimes. Just like you can be like just some random challenger player, not even that good compared to other challenger players, and one game you'll just randomly go like 20 kills and 2 deaths. Are you like super good compared to other challenger players? No, you just had a good game. Things went your way that game, and things went well for Vel'Koz that time. I'd rather just trade with my support. He is not gonna just pick the mine. Whereas I would do the reverse, so I hate it when my supports don't trade with me. Maybe I'll just do Ezreal. Ezreal will work no matter what. Yeah, no, so Vel'Koz was not a smurf. He's like a 46... Last split, he was 46% win rate out of 76 games on Vel'Koz. So he just had a good game this time. His KDA wasn't even that good. He just had like a couple of fights where he just killed me. Which is mostly... I think it's mostly down to just us, like me making a couple of bad plays, at least one where I flashed at him without looking at his HP, and mostly just the fact that we were playing bad as a team, because I was always alone against Vel'Koz, which shouldn't be happening, right? Should have Zac with me at the very least usually, but I just kept getting caught in isolated 1v1s, which is just typical bronze, isn't it? I don't think it means Vel'Koz was smurfing. Shen might have been a smurf. He has a good win rate. He was not smurfing. Caitlyn actually might have been smurfing, but she did terrible. She has a 66% win rate out of 29 games, so maybe. And Morgana was not smurfing, so potentially 2 smurfs on the enemy team, but one of them was like not even visibly smurfing at all. So maybe the Shen was, who actually did a lot to impact that game. Might have been another smurf. Yeah, we're running cleanse again here. Wow, yeah, cleanse is going to be super valuable here. Good for Morgana, good for Ashe, good for Teemo Blind, and good for Amumu. When someone locks an Evelyn, you know they smurf. Dude, even in fucking Diamond, that is so true. Like, I remember when I was grinding to Master in Season 9 or Season 10 or something, and every time I saw fucking Evelyn on the enemy team, I was like, why am I 100% sure or 99% sure there's gonna be a Smurf with 80% win rate? And I get into game and it's a fucking Smurf with 80% win rate every time, and usually duoing with someone else as well. That champion is so popular on fucking boosters and Smurfers, man. It's insane. At all elos. Hi to Kim, thank you so much for the prime sub. Like, at least if you run into a Smurf Evelyn and, like, I don't know, bronze, gold, plat, it's probably just a diamond player, right? But if you're a diamond or master player running into an 80% win rate Evelyn Smurf, you know that guy's fucking challenger. You are so doomed. Wanted to say thanks for your YouTube 2 Diamond series. No problem, man. Glad you enjoy them.
And you'll be fine. That's not a guarantee, by the way. Nice.
Okay, Brahma is decent, by the way. With Ezreal.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
A beaten path is a boring path.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Made it to gold last night. Hey, nice one.
Minions have spawned.
Or does my gauntlet wear me?
Wait, what is this Yasuo star? What the fuck? That probably is not legit.
Come get a glimpse into the belly.
Reminds me of discovering the spirit tomb of Ashe. If I don't know the rules, then how can I be breaking them? Hey Ash, I totally meant to return that Avarosan sculpture thingy.
I am
Is
your
that a nice bow? Cool light bow.
My bad. That was actually quite important to land to maintain my passive movement speed. This could be good though. Okay. Maybe I should have focused, switched focus onto Ashe though. I definitely should have. Because I actually think it was quite unlikely that I could kill Morgana there. I could proc the Braum passive, but this time it maybe could be. Nah, but I can't commit onto it. I don't have E. Ah, shit. I'm in trouble here. Unless... Wait, what? How could she possibly have vision there?
You have been slain.
Was it because I threw Q that she got vision of me? I can't check right now.
That little mishap from the expedition logs.
Swifted is gonna fuck. Maybe we're lucky and Morgana fixes it though, or it gets fixed just because my wave is there. Hang on. Oh, I thought I went into the brush. My bad. I didn't actually reach the brush before using Q. That's really bad. My bad. Silly mistake to make. Easily fixable. Easily preventable. At least it's a 1-for-1, but it definitely could have been better. Wish that ended up really good for us as well. Probably just because Morgana was messing with it. I don't think it should have been good. I can't really risk jumping in there into this big wave.
Has been slain.
Ah, I'm trolling. Fucking wall was in the way, so I didn't want to, like... I should have just not E'd, but because the wall was in the way, the only angle where I could actually hit my E on her was if I went too far forwards, which meant I just shouldn't have E'd. Instead I tried to do some wacky backwards jump. Honestly, wasn't gonna hit her.
The talent's all me.
We could rotate for this, I guess. But, oh god, why is she still here, man? Oh man. I don't have flash, I can't really risk going in here. That sucks. Alright, we'll just go for the farm. Can't crush this wave, but it's also impossible to mess it up by pushing. So we don't have to slow push, we can focus on pushing as hard as we can. And that should lead to a last crash here, even though it's a cannon wave. Wait, somebody's actually fighting. I definitely can't rotate over now, though. I would miss out on far too much farm here. Especially given it's a cannon wave. If it wasn't a cannon wave, I might have rotated. I can rotate now. Oh, man. Let's just heal, bro. There's zero chance to get her here. I would need like 3 Qs, I think.
Skill feels like hurts, doesn't it?
Nah, there's no chance to get her. Damn, that sucks. Okay, at least I zoned them from CS, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Bro. These wolves are actually so annoying to face as Ezreal. What the fuck? I can't Q her. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know why nobody went in there. That should have been an easily winnable fight, really, but... God, that is so obnoxious to play against the Fury as Ezreal. What the fuck?
Greatly exaggerated. If anyone asks, I didn't see. Priceless artifact for sale.
Is it possible to have few accounts on one email? Sorry for any question. Yeah, it is possible. You can have as many accounts as you want on one email. Oh, what the fuck? We can fight here, they don't have Q. How about a miss Q? Can't fight here either. There's minions blocking him out, also Ashe is hugely advantaged here. Okay, she's wasted Q and I've got some passive stacks now. We can look to fight again. Nice one. Wasted Q though, my bad. Nah, you're oh, the minion moved in front. Fuck, okay, he needs to leave that wave. I think it's pushing towards us at least, so it's a good wave state. Do not touch it. Just recall. Recall. I'm sure you can base for something. Every time he hits a minion, if it wasn't about to die at that millisecond, he's making it push slightly less towards us. And potentially slightly more towards them. Like, he's fucked it up, I think. There's also another thing to consider here. Is, like, why? Another thing to consider is that he's half HP, so he's gonna want to recall soon. I would rather he recalls before I get into lane. Because now he's gonna recall and I'm gonna be 1v2 here. And what is the point of that? He could have just recalled as I was dead. And yeah, look, like, this is pushing towards them now. That is because of his influence over the wave. They had more minions that should have pushed towards us. It's just cost me farm. He wasn't even actively trying to push. He was just trying to last hit, but the effect is the same. If the freeze or like, you know, slow push or towards us is in a fragile state, you cannot touch it at all. Ow. Fucking hell. Should have eat away. I didn't think I would take that much damage. Am I having trouble here? Oh, could be okay. Nice one, Brom. Cost her flash. Alright, she's got ult. She could literally kill me with the splash damage from ult. Ah! Jesus, I didn't think about that. Nice. Nice one. Weird heal. That's for some harassing for the wave to get a little bit lower. So we spend less time being pressured on the turret. No, I just need the base. There's nothing to do here. I would die if I go for another wave here. But only on other servers, right? Like you in the US? Nope, on as many servers as you want. I have like 30 accounts, literally, no joke, 30 accounts attached to my email on the US.
No sweat.
Okay, I have cleanse. Ah, dude, I thought that hit me. Okay, nice. Hit her with passive. I get them both right? Ooh, all three. Holy crap, okay, we leave the Drake. Nice one. Definitely not perfectly played, but well enough, I guess.
And Ezreal is victorious.
Hello. The champion I can't kill because of her wolves. Damn. I wonder what is Ezreal's win rate against Naafiri. So he's got about 50% win rate total, and against Naafiri, 45%. Because he can't fucking hit Qs on her. Holy crap, that is terrible. He actually has a bad win rate against Malzahar as well, I just noticed. Which makes sense, because he suffers a similar issue from Malzahar. But at least fucking Malzahar's void things aren't permanent, and they're not permanently surrounding him. It's even worse about Naafiri. And Elise, again with Elise, like there's less of them. They don't surround her as permanently, they tend to be like more behind her. Like if she's running towards you, she doesn't have her spiderlings protecting her. Whereas Naafiri's are just permanently surrounding her. There's no way to hit her. It is actually such a bad design. I don't think that champion was intended to hard counter any skill shot champion. It's just a like unintended side effect of how they chose to design her, which I think is a really poor oversight. Because it is not fair at all for me to be completely unable to hit her with skill shots. And it is just completely not fun. Not just unfair, but completely ruins my enjoyment any interaction that I have with Naafiri. Okay. Nice one. Even if I'd hit that, it would have been blocked. Nice, we got the Drake. It's good, we got Shyvana. We need the Drakes more than they do.
There's an unspoken law in archaeology.
So I can't really fight Ashe right now. Well, actually I can. I'm really strong. But it's especially easy once I've got my passive stacked. Oh, my bad. I need to hit her. Oh, my bad. My bad, I wasn't accounting for the Morgana showing up. Even if my ult landed. Did it land? Either way, doesn't matter with the spell shield. Yeah, it did land. Like, it would have killed her. Straight up. I wasn't accounting for it to get spell shielded. Yeah, it's such unlucky timing, because I would not have cast ult if I knew Morgana was about to spell shield her. And she got spell shielded the instant I pressed R. God damn. Oh man, those wolves. Yikes. So it's highly frustrating that the biggest problem on their team seems to be Naafiri, the one champion I am useless against. Nice. Alright, Yasuo's getting this farm. That's fine, I'll go mid. Ooh, we have Jace here too. That's quite inefficient. Nobody's top. He seems to be stomping Timo as well. I don't think he should have left the lane. He's letting Timo catch up, who scales really well.
I know secrets of the past and sell them to the highest bidder. Does that make me a criminal? Don't hurt me.
Shyvana's just oblivious though, what the fuck? She should be going for Timo. What? What was that flash? Okay, so we're gonna want to push multiple waves here. We've got the pretty clean window to just get a bunch of free farm here. I don't even necessarily need Braum to be with me. I would just need him to play some vision to make sure that I'm safe while I farm here. But with no vision, his presence is appreciated. But still, this is even better, just him warding like that. And being in the general area while not actually taxing my XP. Alright, now we can base. I got Mana Moon off of this, right? Yep, just barely got the gold from that last wave. So that was a very nice rotation, getting the Timo kill into getting like 3 waves or 2 waves, something like that. Wow, I already have more mana, what the hell? That's fast. I'll rotate bot because it seems like there will be a fight here. I cannot commit to the fight as long as there's a wave there, because she could easily maneuver into a position where I'm not going to be able to hit her with Qs. But just going for some easy poke there is fine.
I'm always open to new ideas. My new idea.
I got my fully stacked passive. I want to fight her. Got her. Now I can also get Morgana. We lead with an auto attack. Okay. See if this hits her. Ooh, my bad. So it was pretty obvious I needed to aim that like closer to the wall, so that even if she was hugging the wall, it would hit her. She could predict it and just juke to the left, but that was the most reliable move to actually get it to hit her, in my opinion. It definitely would have worked in hindsight as well. Okay, so I think I kind of need to go Ravenous Hydra here. So hopefully, because the pack mates from Naafiri are actually quite squishy, so I'm hoping the AoE will be enough to get rid of them very fast. Maybe that might make us somewhat useful against her. If that doesn't work enough, I'm also going to consider just doing Static Shiv. Static Shiv, for some reason, it just has a good run rate on Ezreal from like 3rd item plus. So if we're not doing enough damage to the pack mates with just Ravenous Hydra, we'll add a Static Shift to the mix, and that should hopefully be so much AoE we can easily kill the wolves and actually start to hit Naafiri with skill shots. If I could actually land them. Oh my god. She's so tanky though. I'm terrible. Nice one. Okay. Thank god for Jace, thank god for the Braum, thank god for the brush removing vision. I'll go top. I don't know if Jace is gonna get the top farm if I don't, so... I just not get free farm here if I go here. I don't want to go mid though, just for potentially Jace to also come mid with me. You just gotta spend a lot of time on side lanes in Loyalo, I think, as ADC if you want to get farm. It's not the ideal thing to do, but it is the only thing to do.
Time out, everyone. Don't continue the fight without me.
What champion do you consider yourself best at? Either Tristana or Twitch. Both have been my one tricks over the past 5 years.
Nothing stops me. Except
Mid never moves, not just the mid laner. Look at this Jace's farm, 103 at 20 minutes, and he was stomping lane. Does this look like somebody to you who has good macro, who will go to the right place at the right time to get the right farm and never have to compete with his laners for farm? Probably not. I should be helping here. Oh my lord.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your team has
Alright, we don't have enough numbers there, so... Ow. It's gonna be Naafiri.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Oh. Damn it, that should have hit. Literally, if she just kept going on me, I would have died because of her Q blocking my... Because of her pack mates blocking my Q. Holy crap, I only killed her because I could auto-attack her. I think we're gonna have to add Static Shift to the mix as well.
ancient magic word.
So yeah, Static Shift is a weird choice in Ezreal for sure. Because it gives crit, which is not amazing on him. Gives attack speed, which is not his primary stat. But the wave clear is really nice on him. And the Static Shift proc applies from like his Q. So he can it's basically poke for him. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see him. Yeah, I need Static Shift. They keep getting blocked. I couldn't hit hit the Braum passive on the Fury because none of my Qs were hitting her. Every one of them was aimed at her, aimed properly, but none of them hit her. It's so insane. It is crazy how game warping those things are. They need to not be hit by skill shots at a minimum. I don't know. Make them only targetable by AoE or auto attacks or something like that. What do you do in Loyalos when the mid laner refuses to solo lane as ADC? Like I said, you just end up going on side lanes a lot yourself. To compensate for how little farm you can actually get on mid lane.
Have been greatly exaggerated.
So if it turns out that Static Shift would actually make me one-shot the Naafiri packmates, then I think probably Static Shift should have been the better third item. If it can actually help me deal with her. But yeah, I can go bot. I have to go bot. Jace is farming mid.
has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Somehow my support and jungler are both bot as well though. Which is really not smart. Oh, for the love of God, not twice in one stream, man. If she wanted to farm, she could at least farm golems where they wouldn't have vision of her being bot side. Instead she chose to steal my farm, which is gonna cost us Baron. Can't farm mid because Yasuo is here. Can't farm bot because my jungler's taking it.
Don't worry. Not the magic artifact noise.
Oh, not even up.
Marvelous that.
I might want to get a red trinket. Or 2 mushrooms.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
And she's not going for the bot lane farm. So I will go. That way when he goes mid, I won't be sharing farm with him. God, this is big wave 2. 2 cannons, what the fuck? Won't take the whole thing, just as much as I can while still hopefully participating here. Oh no. I'm out of mana. Let's get out of here.
Never met a problem I couldn't blast away with magic. That I don't even understand.
Yeah, I need mana if I want to wave clear here. This Ashe's farm is terrible actually, even worse than Jace's. And it's not like she's getting stomped or anything. I'm in lane. We're doing alright. Terrible. Ezreal is not my champion. Trinket? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna recall some prosthetic ship. Hopefully I remember then. Okay. I keep managing to... Ooh. Ah, damn, that sucked. I tried to cleanse flash and my cleanse went through. Then immediately CC'd again before my flash went through. Crazy. But yeah, I keep managing to E out of all the Amumu ults. I've never had to cleanse a Amumu ult. Oh yes, drink it now. If they don't end. Might happen. Even when it's too risky? No, obviously, I mean, it depends, because you can get away with a lot of, like, stupid moves in Luilo, because the enemies won't punish it, so you gotta, like, learn which ones you can get away with and which you can't. And you gotta also recognize this, just because something fails one time does not mean it's a bad move in general for your Luilo. It could have been a fluke. Not like, there's almost nothing in this game that is completely risk-free. This might kill 2. Yep. I think Ravenous Hydra was the only reason why I killed Ashe there. So I could, like, E-flash on Morgana to kill her, but I don't think that's a good use of flash. 300 gold at this stage of the game is not that important, and the kill doesn't get a Spear or anything, so... Jesus. Of course, as I activate Red Trinket, there's nothing left. It's so annoying. Except apparently there. Okay, now Fury's up. She has her max range W as well, because she's level 17. Her W range increases with each point in R. Okay.
Liberate a priceless artifact or two, kill some bad guys, maybe save the world. You know, typical hero stuff.
Now we need armor pen.
Relax. I blindly teleport long distances all the time.
Because I do not do damage to this guy right now. That was pretty bad actually. Yeah, damn. That's on me, honestly, my bad. Too aggressive while we weren't grouped. Good enough cleanse. Like, most of that was just not really paying attention to our numbers. But also, even if we were fully grouped, getting hit by a Momoki is a big mistake. I needed to E sooner. As soon as I was in range, I couldn't risk getting hit. Alright, that sucks. GG. Probably sell Hydra? No. You can consider selling items late game. You can't sell them mid game. You just lose far too much gold. Even if it's a short-term help, it just costs you so much in the long run. Yeah. Next time we try that, we have to play against the Nefiri again. We try out the Static Shift 3rd. And then that opens up just being able to go actual armor pen 4th item. But I think the Static Shiv actually does one-shot our pets. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it does work that way. I think I played Nefiri and was annoyed at that interaction. Which is an unfair interaction, but it's not as fucking unfair as her Pikeman's just blocking skill shots. Attack speed Varus, not amazing right now. Rakan, go do Xayah. I'm definitely not playing Ezreal, I'm telling you that much. This might have to be the last game, whatever we play. Maybe I'll do Senna again. The Senna was really fun. Maybe not the greatest pick against double assassins. Yeah, I guess double assassins with a Rakan. What else can it be but Xayah, really?
I can never resist an invitation to dance.
No, we'll do Lethal Tempo. We're not going to do Static Shiv on Xayah. We'll do Kraken Slayer. Yeah, I kind of need to run Cleanse here. It's annoying though, because I would also appreciate Exhaust.
Let's go. This way or that way?
Stick to the plan.
We have a plan?
We always have a plan.
Really?
Do I make you happy, Rakan?
Top 5 ADC right now. Ashe, Misfortune, Kaisa. I don't know what else, man.
I'm lucky to have you.
Twitch, Kog'Maw maybe?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I just know those are the top 3. Could refer to my 13.14 tier list, but I haven't updated it for 13.15. I can't remember if anything changed. I guess Kai'Sa got nerfed, but she's probably still top 3, maybe.
Minions have spawned.
You okay? Oh, this is all so intense.
Hello. Well, this feels really good. Really? I don't think so. I think he felt bad and then he got nerfed. And he's remained nerfed.
Thinking. Yes.
Fun though. No way Rakan started E. No way that's legit. I'm taking a big risk here.
Woo! Shake those feathers, baby.
Yeah.
Not a piece of meat.
Oh, what the hell? That is... I can't help there. Rakan could try and help, but it's doomed. Like, he already got the red buff. Dude, he got her Raptors and her red buff. That is insane. Holy crap. Okay, for some reason, Ashe is helping in that invade, but Braum is not. What the fuck, bro?
Talking to anybody about anything is never on my to-do list.
Alright, well, Ashe didn't get anything at least, so she's just really behind for no reason now. We need to focus Rakan. Xayah rather. Ashe rather. I got lethal tempo, so. Got her, and we're fine. Ideally I wouldn't have had the flash, but I do. Sucks.
A Vestine feather is a kingly gift.
How do you level up an account to 30 fast? Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Gotta let them freeze there. Can't really do anything about it, I'm too low.
Okay. Last time it
Berserker's Rush should be decent here, I'll do that. I think Berserkers will be good here, because on the one hand, we can kite Braum very effectively. And on the other hand, we, like, Ashe kites us very effectively, so we need movement speed to help close that gap. It's especially important against Ashe was the slows, so you can, like, just manhandle us completely if we can't get close to her. So movement speed will be very important here. She doesn't have any boots yet, so this is very good. Even while slowed by her autos, we should probably be faster than her. I hope.
if you don't want to do this.
We'll disengage there once I've used all of my abilities. Because there's no sense in tracking that out. I am 2 levels up on her, so it might have been good, but I know the trade already went really well, and there's a big wave I'm trading into, so there is a chance it could go bad. So why risk it? Ashe might be just trying to base now, since she got so low from that. Oh, okay, so I see she's still in the lane. I was shoving in, now I'm just gonna stop. I only wanted to crash that fast if she was actually recalling. Man.
Keep them distracted.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Wait, that's face Russ Sejuani. Maybe it's good. We need to focus Asher. Oh god. Did not mean to get close to the turret. Hell. Ashe could have absolutely killed me there. But I nearly have my... Yeah. Nah, did I not root her? Okay, nice. Charm Fiends I can go on Ashe. I need to try and wait out this Braum thing. Perfect. Okay, that was close. They needed to prioritize killing me ASAP there. Especially while I had the Braum passive on me, they needed to fucking secure that stun. And burst damage.
No, that's not listed.
Then at a certain point we just walk towards Kayn because we know we're gonna get in his range eventually. But we want to actually be able to get into a spot where we can kite, whereas we can't kite away into the turret. Didn't end up really mattering too much, I don't think, but that's the idea behind walking into him there. Once the Braum passive is finally over, that's when I can stop, like, keeping a distance at all costs and just move into a direction where I can actually kite should it become relevant. Hey, DS. That feels great to me. Yeah, I always feel like she's real underrated. Like, but when people think she's terrible, she's always just okay, I think. And is really good ADC at having just individual agency, no matter what the game. In almost every game, at least. She's only really bad, like, into, like, full range comps, which completely outrange her, so she can't auto-attack anything. But into almost any melee, she's always going to be good. She's just so safe. It does a billion damage. But you're much more likely to run into full melee comps than range comps in solo queue. Full assassin comps, which Xayah is good against as well. So even with the Braum passive on me, I can still go for a trade there because I'm just so strong at the moment. Even have 6. What the hell? Fuck no. Okay, can't quite finish him. Yeah, we use ultimate there to prevent a turret shot while also finishing her off and setting up some feathers to potentially kill Braum with later, but didn't end up being able to because of his flash. If we're gone, dives? Ooh, oh, my bad. I meant to wait for him to take aggro. Come on, there we go. Alright, without Ignite I'd survive there, so... Yeah, it was a little bit risky, but I think we shove this in before Ashe arrives here and Kayn is topside, so... Oh. It's not before Ashe gets here. But we're good. I don't even need the caster, that's just greedy for no reason to go for that. I think I missed the plating though. I should have probably focused more on that.
I deserve it.
It's gonna be okay.
We can do this.
Why do you never say yes?
Because then, I didn't get to hear you ask.
How can you not hear the magic?
What the hell were you thinking?
Back there?
That is a really good poke combo. Once you have some levels at least. Ah, missed it though. Doesn't cost too much mana though, it's only 8 mana for the full combo. 80. Not 8. Oh, my bad. Oh, whoa, my bad. Heal, heal. Okay. No! I was about to press E, that should have killed him. Fuck, I'm so sad, man. I wish Rakan would have just come to me with the heal instead of forcing me to run into him. Ah. But I needed to make sure I got the heal otherwise. Actually, I suppose I just died to a Q anyway, didn't I? Didn't actually, yeah, it didn't actually make a difference. Fuck. We can pick up a longsword. But he could have just walked into me, right? I didn't have to walk into him. Yeah, he was focused on like body blocking Braum Q. I guess that's also fine, but... He definitely could have done it while also bringing the heal to me instead of forcing me to walk into him. And I think I might have actually been fine from the Q if I didn't also have to walk into Rakan to get the heal, which let Braum auto me. But anyway, mostly my bad for how I started the fight. We should have won it just because of how ahead I am, but it also required Rakan to play it perfect. And I didn't play it perfect either. Nice one. Nice. Yeah, Braum is a little bit of a soft counter to Xayah, by the way, because he just eats up my feathers when he has his shield. Like, I literally can't place them. So not only can we not hit Ashe with a combo, we can't even hit Braum with a combo because there's just no feathers to hit with. But it's not a terrible counter, it's just very inconvenient. You just need to kind of be patient with your Q. Basically, his shield should eat up the feathers you create from your W, but then once the shield is down, then you can use Q and auto attack as much as you want.
I swear, you will be the death of me.
I'm fine with that.
We should be able to get him here. Yep. Did he flash? He did. Yeah, then you use Q and use however many feathers you can, and then he... What was he trying to steal with that? Nice one. Fuck, I'm at the root there. Okay, nice. I can ult the next Ashe W. If I react in time, which I did. Okay, forced to flash. I don't think I actually got the angle for the root anyway. She fucked up here though. If I'm just fast enough to get her. Barely, a nice one. Boot stiff. What is that? Ashe build actually.
There you go.
Whatever our hearts desire.
Thank you, honey. If we get separated, I'll find you.
We won't get separated.
Remember the Ashe waterfall?
Yeah,
I'd like to go there again.
I'll try not to die then.
Navori.
Hook me up with that magical creature discount?
Yeah, I mean, you can actually level an account to 30. Literally, I think in a day if you really grind all day, but otherwise, realistically, 2 days. If you just play bots.
If anybody's gonna die first, it's gonna be me. I can't see you die. Also, black is a terrible color on me.
With XP boosts.
I'm so tired.
Don't know how to close out games. Kaisa will get hella fed, but then late game hits and it feels too short range to do anything. You basically just have to keep team fighting until you win, basically. You're not good at, like, objectives. The most you can do is, like, do Baron and Drake in a decent time frame, but for the most part you will need to win a fight before you can do anything. So it's a lot of just supporting your team in whatever they do. Even if they're making the wrong calls, you just need to support them and try and win those fights. Oh my god. Wait, I don't have ult. Probably dead here. Maybe not then. No way. Oh, I fucked up. My bad. I probably can't actually avoid the Kane ult damage even if I ulted in time, could I? Wait, this skin isn't even transformed 15 minutes in. I felt like that's really late. Oh. What was the point of... Oh, no. I see what she was going for, but... No way that would work. I respect the attempt, though. Alright, I think third item I'll probably want to do Phantom Dancer.
Vacation from the tedium, but nothing good can last, I suppose.
Phantom Dancer or Fire Cannon, either one would be fine here. My personal preference is Phantom Dancer, though. It's cheaper, gives more DPS. You just miss out on the long-range root combos from Fire Cannon. Like, to be fair, this is like the best meta ever for actually getting to use Fire Cannon on Xayah. If you really like that root combo, it's really good to just do Fire Cannon third now. See, if I could have actually placed those feathers behind him, he was dead. But I couldn't.
Once, magic was everywhere. Or as the Vastaya say, Bosat.
Yeah, not so tough now, are you, Nefiri? Now that you have no fucking... I have no skill shots you can block with those stupid ass wolves. Oh god. Wait, you are tough. What the fuck? I take it back. If I had ult, that was actually very easy. So that's a bit unfortunate, because she decided to make that play, not knowing that I didn't have ult. She just chose to risk it when she would have just got stomped if I had it. Oh well. My bad. I shouldn't have risked it, I guess, when I knew I didn't have ult. Not without my team around, at least. Comboed real quick. Literally, man, fuck. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to this fight instead of bot lane. $1,000 gold shutdown. What the fuck? Not bad. Yeah, let's get Drake. What is Ashe doing there?
Last time, it was
Did I root him? I did. I nailed it. No. Just do the Drake. Do the Drake. I would usually go for the farm here, but I don't want to like make it seem to my team that I'm not actually wanting to do Drake. But it's a little bit inefficient to have us all on Drake. Especially when I could farm mid first and then go to Drake, but I just need to make sure we get this.
I think scars are sexy.
What the hell? Wait, my bad. No kiting that, he's got rallies. My bad, I should have immediately ulted. I might have still been able to get hit by his ult though, so... Probably still dead there so long as he's really committed to flashing on me to kill me. Would have been a bit easier though if I just ulted the E. I don't suppose there's any reason why I couldn't just do Fire Cannon and Phantom Dancer though. That sounds like it could be actually quite good.
Oh, I wasn't finished with these fools yet. I know I'm being pricey.
Fuck it, I'll wait for Zeal. I'm gonna be so fast. Khan, why are you waiting for me?
I swear, you will be the death of me.
I'm fine with that.
Me too.
So is playing against bots the quicker state to level instead of ARAM? I mean, ARAM is more fun, but bots is quicker. Both are faster than just spamming Summoner's Rift. It depends
If you need me.
how much fun you're willing to sacrifice.
No, that's not listening.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I love you.
Renekton should go bot here instead of taking this mid farm. Because the right move for him is to go bot either way, so if he farms mid, he's taking mid farm and bot lane farm and leaving me with nothing. He definitely needs to go bot though. If he doesn't, then I guess I have to, but it's unideal. Yeah.
Wherever our hearts desire.
No, I can't. They're like too closely positioned to the Baron. If I go bot, like we have our jungler bot, like come here. We don't want to give up a free Baron for the third game this stream. Okay, but we need Renekton is TP.
If we get separated, I'll find you.
We won't get separated.
You're already wandering off.
No, I'm not.
Here we go. Jeez, way overextended here. Ooh, Renekton need to come back. Apparently they're on Baron. Thousand got shut down again. How did Mordekaiser die? Oh, he didn't die. What the fuck? He ulted someone. That wasn't me for some reason. Okay, we should be able to get Baron now. Jesus. What happened there? Yeah, I was like too focused to actually commentate there. But I deliberately timed my CC onto Kayn, so I knew I was CC chinning him, so hopefully he couldn't actually get to ult. I don't know what it was CC'd by initially, but must have been Sejuani ult, and then as soon as that was over, I just immediately rooted him, so it didn't give him a chance to ult. He got taken out of the fight extremely fast. Mordekaiser though, he's straight up fucked up by not ulting me. I don't know if he could have killed me when I have ult and everything up, when I'm this strong, and especially because it didn't lead with me taking a turret shot and getting hit by a combo of him. So it might have been fine. Ooh, Kayn is back. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, that was a close one. No, I misclicked the wolf once. If I just auto-attacked her and critter, I think she was dead. Oh man, my bad. Dude, I was so close to dying. Even through potions. I think, honestly, since I can just complete the BT, it's probably going to be a bigger power spike than go for Farcanon. It is also questionable to do Farcanon over Lord Dominik's, but I think our damage is fine. Like, honestly, so that's the thing. Lord Dominik's, in essence, is literally just a damage tool. A damage item. And you can't have enough damage. You literally can. So, in a game like this, the utility of Farcanon may be more useful for me than having just extra damage. But we'll see, because eventually it might change as the enemies catch up in items, and I might end up swapping Farcanon for Lord Dominik's. But we'll see. For now, I think having the long-range root combos will be very useful. More kiting power as well, more mobility. Very good. Keeping me alive. Enables me to use the existing damage that I have, which is very strong. I think I kill him here. I don't have E though, but... Fuck, maybe not. Oh, you're kidding me. Fuck, that's so sad. If I had ult... Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. The one thing I will concede for sure though is that I would have a much easier time with Mordekaiser and Death Realm if I did have Lost Whisper. It's just the rest of the comp though. I don't really need it for Braum. I'll kill him really fast either way. And I definitely don't need it for Kayn, Naafiri, or Ashe. Whose build is weird as fuck, by the way. What is this? Where is your mythic, young man?
Compromise is so unsatisfying.
Okay, Renekton going bot. Good. Because if I go mid, you know, I'm the strongest person on our team, so I want to be as close to the enemies as possible so I can interact with them and hopefully carry. I don't want to keep having to go bot. I'm so fast, actually. Oh, we're getting flanked. Jesus. I might be dead here, though. Need to life still? Okay, nice. As long as Ken is in his ult, there's nothing better to do except just go to the minions and lifesteal. Okay. God damn it, I fucked up. Shouldn't have gotten in range there. For the ult. As much as I wanted to root. Dude, that's why Fire Cannon will be useful. Jesus. Yeah, nothing Lysandra could do. No point pinging her. She had no mana even. And even if she did, just not the damage to call Mordekaiser. Look at me, my kitty is 24/7. Cause we out here 24/7, man. Or something like that. I don't know. This guy's trying to flank me. Oh god, so is Kane. That's an issue. What? Jesus, actually, that was a lot of damage. My bad. Didn't think Frost would one-shot me there, but he's got an assassin build. She did not need to use Zoniz until he was unrooted. Oh no. Oh, he's gonna win it. Alright, my bad. Maybe I just go GA here. I think clearly I need some more survivability. I just keep getting screwed over. In very hard to counterplay ways. Maybe shield bow. We'll try it. Didn't mean to do that. We'll try it out. At this point though, we are definitely getting to the point where I would need Lord Dominic's anyway though for this Mordekaiser. Especially because he keeps on building more armor. No way. Nice one. We can rush over here, ignore the wave. There's a chance I may be able to clean up. Got him rooted. Nice one. Well played, Sidrani. Got him full build, but I'm still so far away from level 18. It's because most of my kills have come from, or most of my gold I guess has come from kills, which I suppose gives less XP than farm. Hello. They're just perma trying to cheese me, bro. Anyway, I might end up needing to sell Phantom Dancer for Lord Dominic soon. Even if Vera is starting to build some armor, so is Kane. I think. I'm assuming he's building Death Stance. It's annoying though, because it'll leave me with like no attack speed items. Which is useful for getting feathers out. Also reducing, useful for reducing my W cooldown sooner. Jesus. Did I just splash? I was gonna ignore her. She was not killable the way Braum was. We don't use W in the turret, we save it for champions, and I'm gonna get away from Mordekaiser. At the very least, want him to be extremely low before he could ever have a chance to ult me. Oh, hello, I wasn't paying attention. I'm so screwed here, aren't I? Maybe not. Nice. I don't know where Kane went. I'm just not gonna question it. wasted my E. I should be fine though, I hope. I've still got shield bow, so... I might have just baited him. Ah, fuck. That sucks. I did not account for Duskblade making him invulnerable because he killed somebody who he wasn't even targeting. Oh well. Good intentions, Johnny, but you really screwed me there. At least that was such a fluke that I even killed him. That was not part of the plan. I was just trying to do damage. I didn't actually expect him to die to it. Alright, we'll try out selling this for Lord Dominic's at this point. The further we get into the game, the more valuable Lord Dominic's is, as everybody's armor becomes high from levels and items. Hey, Ruskell.
Oh, I wasn't finished with these.
An ally has been slain.
God, I'm so slow now, though. Actually, can you tell? I'm so slow without a zeal item. Holy crap. I'd be in range to have hit and killed Ashe there if I had my zeal item, man. This is like the part of zeal items nobody thinks about. I was so sure I wouldn't actually have to ult that one. I thought I dodged it. My bad. I was too close to him, I guess. Hitbox was funky. Ow, that was through my shield bow as well. I didn't even notice a proc. Maybe I just get QSS. Doesn't do anything against Kayn though is the thing, and it previously would have won me the fight against Kayn if not for Sedrani showing up is the thing. So it's like potentially very useful against them. I don't know, man. It's a complicated game. Like, I need 8 different items here, really. Like, you saw how I just got screwed by not having this movement speed from Phantom Dancer, so I didn't get to kill Ashe. I couldn't QSS Mordekaiser ult. If Kayn had gone on me, if I were to go QSS and Kayn were to go on me, I wouldn't necessarily have the tools to beat him without the shield bow. It's kind of fucked here, man. It's all shield bow for a Zell item, I guess. It might be better. I think I'll do that. Oh, you just did it. We have to rotate over here anyways, I think, so.
But how much does it cost for magic? Is not
Okay, never mind. They're leaving. We want to try and get this Drake. At any rate. Hopefully they don't do Baron while we're doing it, but we're 1 Drake away from Soul, so this is very important for us to pick up. Oh, what the fuck? I'm fucking dead, aren't I? That is just lame. I got baited so hard by that thing activating in Fog of War. Jesus. Would I have died there with shield bow? No. Maybe I just sell Bloodthirster for shield bow. No, man. Maybe this is the move. Maybe this is the item combination that can win us the game. It's actually crazy though, you get 25 movement speed from Phantom Dancer, what? And that's without hitting anything. Ah, they ended up getting the soul. Or not the soul, the Drake, and denying us soul. ADC build is like chess? It depends on the game, usually it's not like this thankfully. This is just a particularly fucked up one.
Death was nice and peaceful. Thanks for ruining it.
Thank God I'm even this fed, so I actually can't afford to keep selling and rebuying items. Come on, I'm dead. No, I've got shield bar actually. Ah, fuck, I accidentally flashed into this Q trying to get my E to hit him. It's just fuck, man. I could try selling shield buff for GA. I don't know. They just did Baron without the jungler as well. While their ADC is split pushing bot for whatever reason. Lissandra just one-shot her. She doesn't realize how Ashe... Oh, there it is. She doesn't realize how behind Ashe is. Just ult her. Oh, no. She should be okay, I think. She actually does very little damage herself. She does not have much damage with this build. Yikes, this game is so hard. Goodbye clock. No, I don't think it's as good as GA. Like, the armor from GA would be really good. I think I need to try GA. But it's also gonna be useless if we don't play as a team. It doesn't do much in 1v1 against Kayn. Besides the armor. But the revive would not do much 1v1. It's only good as if we're fighting as a team. That's so annoying, he just walks away like that.
All women deserve
Damn it. Okay.
eyeball in the grass. Sabotage takes patience. And sometimes attackers. I need you here. Never mind. Go that way.
Ah, Jesus, I can't combo him. That was a waste of E. Oh well.
Where do we go?
Wherever our hearts desire.
Okay, this is good. Maybe we get an inhib from this.
Get separated. I'll find you.
We won't get separated.
You're already one.
Kayn might try and choose me again. It's actually important to try and avoid the Ashe poke if possible. Fuck me, my bad. I mean, I guess, yeah, I managed to root him before he reaches me. My god, it's so annoying. Now I'm just dead. Nobody's peeling Kayn. If I dodged that though, I might have been okay. He would have still ulted me, wouldn't he? Can they kill Kayn now? Oh, he has GA as well. What the fuck? They did a really good job so far though. But yeah, he did have ult. And he's back to full HP. That's insane. From GA to full HP. What the fuck? We're gone. Just trying to escape. At the very least, he should try and waste as much of Kayn's time as possible, but it's hard. Kayn chases a lot harder than Rakan runs. Alright, well GA definitely had the best result there, but I also have to sell it now. Next time we can buy it is... When did I die? About 44 minutes. Important to note. So we want to rebuy it then. If the game lasts that long. Let's see. They might just end now. That... I really thought I might be able to defend before I saw that TP. That sucks. You just distracted me for like fucking 5 seconds on my fountain while not dying on my fountain. That's so insane. Well, not every game is winnable, guys. Did we... No way we just lost 3 games in a row though, right? Surely I had a win in there. Let me check. Cause sure, you can get unlucky in bronze, but 3 times in a row? What? Yeah, wow, 3-game loss streak in bronze. Nice. That sucks. I couldn't even narrow down in this game like any one mistake that cost me it. It was just an extremely hard game to play. Like, I could not figure out what the fuck would the ideal build be, because there was just so many different items I needed. Like, I needed Bloodthirster for general damage and survivability with the, like, sustain. But it was, like, the least mandatory item, so I ended up having to swap it out. Shield Bow was pretty good against Kayn sometimes. Did almost nothing against Mordekaiser. I could have got QSS, but that would have just gotten me easily killed by Kayn every time. Ideally, I should have been able to swap out Phantom Dancer for, like, all the other items I needed to make room for, like, some of the items that felt more important. But then as soon as I swapped out Phantom Dancer, like, I just immediately missed out on an opportunity to carry a fight because I was so slow and did so little damage. And on top of that, like, the Phantom Dancer effects aren't as obvious, but it was also really good for helping me kite, like, the Mordekaiser, and doing burst to Mordekaiser with my attack speed and feathers combos before he could reach me. So it was really tough if I had to swap that out. Unclear whether it would have been the right choice or not. Maybe I could have sold Kraken Slayer? I don't know. It just feels very similar to swapping out Phantom Dancer though. Again, the attack speed is very good. The damage was amazing. I don't know, man. But yeah, some games just be like that. Definitely the most winnable, I guess, of all the 3 games, I want to say. Or maybe the Ezreal game. I don't know if I could have done as much to carry this one, though. But if I was a better player, I would have carried the 3rd game. The Xayah game, for sure. I just wasn't good enough. If I was better at dodging the Kayn Ws, I got hit by pretty much every one. If I didn't have ult, then I couldn't dodge Kayn W, and that's on me for not being a better player. What about chains for Kayn? But then there's still the Mordekaiser issue. He could, like, if any fight that I managed to survive Kayn, I was killed by Mordekaiser. Any fight where I managed to survive Mordekaiser, I was killed by Kayn. That's the problem. Is like I had 2 different issues, which both required like 3 different items to deal with, and very few of the items were in common with each other. You know. Heal cut. No, like healing was not an issue with Kayn. His damage was. He was basically just a tanky shadow assassin with that build that he went. Would have been useful for my teammates to build. I don't know if they did. Yeah, I mean, Lissandra had it, and Kayn still went from GA into full HP in that final fight. That's the problem, is killing Kayn is much more important than cutting his healing. And for me, surviving Kayn was much more important than cutting his healing. And it was just not possible. Zhonya's, unironically, maybe I should have given that a go. Would have been great for surviving Mordekaiser during his ult, and it would have been Kayn for at least blocking the Kayn ult damage, which is doing like half my HP every time. I think the only fights we actually won were fights where Kayn got one shot before he could actually get the ult. But even when that happened, I also got just flash ulted by Mordekaiser every time. Okay, so maybe my 1-win condition was buy, like swap out Shield Bow for QSS, and then just hope for the perfect team fight where, like, Lissandra starts off with an ult on Kayn, which leads to him getting one shot before he can do anything, and then Mordekaiser would be the only chance of them winning a fight, but he wouldn't be able to do anything because my QSS would completely neutralize him. You know, now that I think about it, that actually was the move. I don't actually need a build that just neutralizes Kayn every time. I just need to pray for the one miracle fight where my team plays appropriately around Kayn and just kills him before he does anything. Because that did happen a few times. And in those fights, if I had just been able to deal with Mordekaiser as easily as we had managed to deal with Kayn, I think we could have actually won the game. That was actually the move, now that I think about it. QSS for Mordekaiser, and some fights I will get screwed by Kayn anyway, and then other fights, regardless of trying to itemize around him or not, we would still just kill him before he could do anything. Because we did have the CC, we had the Mordekaiser CC combo, we had Sejuani, we had Lissandra. Fuck, it actually seems so obvious now. Some fights he just couldn't do anything, and I just needed QSS, so Mordekaiser couldn't do anything in those fights either. Oh well. Now we know. It's a lesson. Right? We all learned here. I hope. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, since I'm gonna be posting the VOD there, make sure to follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description.